Hello and welcome to the Mental Health Hotline. If you're delusional, press 7.
Please try your call again later.
Welcome back to Knowledge,
Nonsense,
and Reasoning. Now, just in case something looks different, yeah, I got a haircut. Thank you for realizing that. Now, this is Miguel.
I think they know that already.
Absolutely.
They saw me last episode.
You know what? You're becoming a fan favorite, aren't you?
I am. I saw a comment about me.
Oh, yeah.
They put your name, though, instead.
Well,
yeah, it should have been me.
Person that commented about me, it should have been to Miguel. But today's episode isn't about me or Miguel.
Nope.
We have a very special guest today, and that honestly we're happy to finally have him in.
Oh, it's me. I'm sorry.
Who is it?
You said a special guest. I was looking around.
We have an owl in the building.
Who? Absolutely. And here in our treehouse, we got Larry The Amigo Million.
What's up, my brother?
How are you, man?
How you doing, Larry?
Like I'm at home. Estoy chileando aquí. Estoy tranquilo y tropical.
Welcome to our space, our creative space.
I like it very much.
Something Divine Studios, man. Finally, you've been able to pass by, man. We've been wanting you to pass by forever.
The school year gets in the way a little bit. Running a radio station on Sirius XM gets in the way a little bit.
Absolutely.
I had some free time today.
Absolutely. And for those who don't know, Larry runs Slam Radio, channel 145 on Sirius XM, amongst other adventures that he goes through in his career. I mean, come on, for lack of better term, come on, your career goes back, nearly 20 years at this point?
It's 20 years. Actually, the very first thing is, more than 20 years ago.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
That's with broadcasting and journalism?
No, believe it or not, I started on the Herald in the 80s. I was a stringer.
The Herald. You don't hear that anymore.
Yeah, the Miami Herald, writing high school sports, college sports. I started with them in 1987. I've worked part-time almost till the other day. I stopped writing a couple of years ago, but I always picked up little high school games to write different articles and cover different events that they had. I used to do it a lot more when I was young. As I got older, got into radio, I did it a little less. But
and it was only sports-related?
Sports-related, yeah. I just stayed away from the other stuff. It always takes me in trouble.
Okay.
You don't want to get in trouble.
I got a big mouth.
Absolutely. And in sports, but I think in sports, everybody has a big mouth. I think that's kind of part of the sports culture, the trash talking.
Part of the ego.
Yeah.
Part of the ego. And then the thing about it, you're from basically a dual citizen of New York and Miami. Would you say that you appreciate both places equally?
I appreciate them differently because they're so different. New York, where I was born and raised in Brooklyn, it's everything that you've seen on TV, pretty much magnified. You have the Italian culture, you have the Hispanic culture, you have the Jewish culture, and everything kind of intertwines with each other.
Like a melting pot.
It's a huge melting pot in Brooklyn. Brooklyn, if it was a city on its own, be in the top 5 as far as population. It's a huge place.
A buddy of mine told me that there's more languages spoken in Brooklyn than anywhere else.
Yes, that is accurate.
Yeah. Wow.
And by the way, Brooklyn also has the largest concentration of Jews in the world, even more than Jerusalem. So it's crazy. Yeah. Brooklyn is a smorgasbord of everything. And you learn to be a little bit of everything.
Smorgasbord. That sounds like a Jewish word.
Yeah, L'chaim is, and then Shabbat Shalom, and,
that word
smorgasbord's got a little bit of that.
That has a lot of chutzpah, right?
Yeah, chutzpah,
Until what age did you live in New York?
I moved to Miami at the age of 12.
Okay. So you had a good experience as a child.
I had a great experience. I went to a school there called St. Anne's, which was phenomenal. It was artsy-fartsy school is what I call it. But either you were rich or smart. So obviously I was smart because I wasn't rich. But the place was a dynamic environment for learning. And what it was they didn't give you grades.
Interesting.
Your report card was a written note or letter about the things that you did and didn't do, and an observation.
So it was more
type
like
of
character-based.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
But it was also, as you went, it was a 1 through 12, this school. And as you got into high school, it became more of an Ivy League prep school. Most of the students that graduate from St. Anne's end up in Ivy League schools. So.
Okay. So it was
pretty
more
cool environment.
End.
Yeah, it was snooty, except for me. I was, I brought
except
the hood.
I
brought the hood to St. Anne's.
After you, they're like, all right, we got to change this up.
Yeah, you can't let these guys in here.
It's too easy. No, we got to change something.
Go back to the drawing board.
There's too much attitude here.
So then I got here, along with the Marielitos, and that was kind of fun because the transition to seeing Miami. Well, I never saw Miami prior to Marielitos, but to see what Miami became and to move into this mess in June of 1980 made me realize that maybe I should have stayed in New York. Seriously,
Wow.
Miami's changed a lot since I got here. The one thing that I can tell you, it's gotten much better, but during the 80s, it was so different. There was a lot of gun violence. There was a lot of different things. And then there was the arts and glitz of Miami Vice and everything that we know about Miami and the Art Deco era of South Florida. But Miami kind of grew on me. It was a place that when I moved here, I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. There was no baseball here at the time, so that was a problem for me. And it wasn't the same culture as it was in New York. But as I got older, I got used to what Miami really represents. And quite frankly, I think I'm a little more Miami than most people that are born here now. I mean, I've shed a little bit of that Brooklyn. I got a little more of that Miami going on.
You work a Little Havana, right?
Little Havana. You can't get more epicenter of South Florida, Miami.
Se te pega.
No, and the funny is when I got here in 80, that's exactly where I was at in Little Havana. So I feel like I'm back home at Slam when I'm in Little Havana. I love that area. I love the people that come from that area. They're built a little bit differently.
Yep.
You know, things aren't handed to them. They got to work hard for it. They appreciate their stuff and son arisco. In other words, they don't take shit from anybody, which is the best thing about it. So
they already take so much of it, so they're like, there's nothing you can tell me that's gonna change. Yeah.
And
what else am I gonna take?
Yeah, you've been there, but dealing with the kids, they don't put up with that crap. Like they read right through you. They know if you're full of crap or not. So you got to keep it real with them, and that's what's been most enjoyable. So all the kids
that go to Slam live within the distance, or like what's the furthest student?
You know, it's a charter school, so a lot of the kids have diversity as far as where they live. But obviously, Slam is right in the middle of what would be Miami High, Jackson, Booker T, Washington area. And a lot of the kids that slide through the cracks in those schools or have a tough time in those schools, you tell that they come to Slam. So it's not as tough as some of the tough schools, but you got some interesting characters coming through Slam. But the one thing that is not only are they diverse, but they have a very unique way of looking at things. Right. And getting them to have a voice is interesting because many of them come from homes where they don't have a voice. Yeah. So you got to snap them out of them and go, hey, aquí se puede hablar, aquí se puede hacer lo que tú quieras.
Yeah, be yourself.
Just be you. And to get them out of their shell is tough. But once you get them out of their shell, it's like, can you get back in the shell for a couple of days a week?
Tone it down.
Tranquilito, cógelo donde dice, mate. That's awesome. But it's a great environment.
No, and that's great that you guys are creating that environment because, frankly, in the general system of education, that's not those aren't the settings that are really being created these days.
Yeah, man, it's not.
It's sad, honestly. So then to see what you guys are doing, it's great. And think about those kids who didn't have a voice, like you just said. Now they do. They have support, and now they can actually think a little bit bigger than the box that they're in right now.
Well, we've seen examples of it already in our 3-year history where kids kind of break out of their shell a little bit, and they become a little more than they even expected they were going to be. And it's a fantastic and a dynamic feeling being a part of something that helps them develop that way. But we've only just started over there. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we feel we can still do as a radio station and giving them a voice and making them feel like they have a platform to express the things they want to express. It's a great experience. You get to learn a lot from them as much as you get to teach them.
That's cool.
But I think the most unique part and the best part of all of it is seeing them light up and understand what it is that they're doing when their microphone is on and they're saying something. Yeah. It's fun to watch their faces change on that. And when they realize they have a voice and they're being heard, it gets fun. It gets fun.
They get a manager. They start thinking of things to say.
Imagínate, a veces se lava la boca. Oye, cogerlo tan easy.
We've got to cut that one out.
Oh, man. It must be especially, just gratifying just being a teacher and being a person with how much experience that you have. Just being able to see like what you're able to teach these kids too, really.
I got to tell you, I can't say another word without thanking Armando Christian Perez because, Pitt basically is the backbone behind what Slam, at least the foundation of what Slam started to be. Slam has grown into 11 schools around the country, and Pitt is the ambassador. He's the brand ambassador of what we are. But as far as Slam Radio goes, he enabled that. He made that happen. He had his hands in that because of his relationship with Sirius and globalization. So that was first and foremost. And then when he gave me the stamp of approval, he goes, I know that guy used to go on the show. And he told her, that's the guy. That's our guy. We need to hire him. I'm forever indebted to him on that one. And those, you hear the stories about Pitt. I don't want to make this, a show about Pitt, but certainly
we can. He's great.
He's fantastic.
That's not a problem at all.
He hates this part though. He doesn't like being talked about this way. But I'll tell you honestly, he is a pillar in our community, and I think that it's an example when you see Slam and the things that come out of Slam, and that radio station just tips the iceberg on the things that he does and what he represents to the Little Havana community.
And that's incredible, being from here, from that same community. What he went to Coral Park. No?
He went to several schools. It was funny. I had an opportunity to be with him in studio. I'm with him all the time, but it was probably about 8 or 9 months ago, and I see him point out to some apartments. And if you remember being at the studio, the windows. Very clear view of Little Havana. And he says, right over there. And what's over there? He goes, I used to live in those apartments. And it's interesting to see him kind of morph because he understands that area and what it is and who the people are there. I remember when I started,
the impact that he's doing to it, like.
Well, he has an impact across the board.
Crazy.
It was interesting when I started working there. He caught me in the hall one day, and one of my students went and took a picture with him. And when we got in the elevator together, he goes, "So tell me more about this girl." I don't want to say her name, and I said to him, I go, "Listen, she's one of these girls that she's very smart, but she doesn't want it. She's too cool to be smart. She'd rather fight at the end of school." And out of nowhere, he tells me, "Listen, this is why you're here. Like the teachers in this place are a little different, and they roll up their sleeves and they take a little interest in who the person is. He goes, just be yourself. Don't try to be teacher Mr. Milian. Try to be Larry." Gotcha. And if you're Larry with these kids, they have a bullshit meter that's better than anybody in the street. So if you're full of shit, they're going to tell you you're full of shit. So be yourself before they catch you on
they
bullshit.
Probably won't even tell you. They'll play the shit card.
They'll play the shit card. That's exactly what they'll
play
do.
The shit card.
So it's fun to deal with those kids. I never saw myself in this role. I mean, Jay's known me all his life. I never saw myself in this kind of role. I'm a little too grounded to think that I would be able to move the meter with some of these kids, and I marvel at some of the things that they tell me because it's just beyond my scope. I'm just kind of doing me and being myself and trying to make them laugh a little bit, trying to make them realize, that they've got talents. We have a hip hop artist that came out of Slam Radio, K.N.R. He's doing great stuff, and he just dropped his EP, six track EP just last week. Wow. We're proud of everybody that comes out of Slam Radio, but certainly one of those things that's fun is to hear them tell me that I had an impact. Right. It's kind of worth everything plus the salary.
You don't think so because you're there every day.
It doesn't
grinding away.
Yeah,
and then
you don't see it. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
And then and then you don't realize that those small little details that you do a day, those little small good jobs or compliments or whatever, that they add up to those moments where they give you that thanks and that gratitude, and then but you probably feel even more just for that fulfillment.
It's funny, through life you learn through experiences. I had a sales job and I had a manager by the name of Mr. Schnell, I believe his last name was. And the only thing I remember Mr. Schnell for doing, other than, being a true New Yorker, he would say the following to me. He'd say, "Hey, Larry, you got to call them by their first name. If you call them by their first name, they're going to remember you and they're going to buy stuff from you. So call them by their first name." I don't know why that stuck. I call people by their first name all the time. And one of the things I tell our students, they want to call me Mr. They want to call me Milian. They don't want to call me Larry. Yeah. So I have to tell them, please call me Larry. I don't want. They don't.
Even if it's Mr. Larry, it's just
they don't do it. They don't do it.
It sounds strange, right? Mr. Larry.
But there's like 3 or 4 a year that go ahead and call me Larry. The rest of them will not call me Larry. I don't understand why, but it's one of those things. But
it's probably that like teacher student level.
No, it's like the societal standard. Yeah. Like think about all the teachers that you probably had, or anyone in this room has had, that they're like, I miss this or Mr. that, and it's very proper. And then some even just only refer to you by your last name.
Well, some of those kids love me, but some of the kids don't. Some of them fear me. They have a reputation of being a little. When you teach high school, you got to be a little bit out there with them.
No, you have to.
They go salen de plato un poquito. You got to whoop them back in their shape. Not really, but you know what I mean.
But yeah, no, absolutely. But teenagers these days also, I think that they're more ahead than ever. You know what I'm saying? Like they have access to everything.
Know everything.
Everything.
They teach me. It's crazy how much they know. It's nuts.
Yeah, like that's why like their bullshit meter is so high. They fucking know everything. They could literally find out everything, and they know how to do it faster than people who didn't know how to do it.
Well, you know what their first thing when there's a new teacher in school, you know what they do, right?
Google them.
They Google.
Yeah.
Right away.
Yeah. They Google everybody they meet.
They Google.
Sure.
I say, Google me all you want, bro. You're good. Safe. Fired in 2008. That's about all you're going to find in there. And a lot of sports articles.
Absolutely. No, and then they go back for days and days. Come on, you've had shows about the Dolphins. You've had shows about the Yankees. You've worked for ESPN. You've worked with Dan Lebatard. You've done so many different programs throughout your career.
This is the most fun I've had with these kids because you don't know what you're going to get on a daily basis. You toss them on the first hour. They've just come in. A lot of them come in early on purpose, guys.
Wow.
Just to jump on the show. And I give them each a name. So if they're part of this circus, they get a radio name. And I have to remember their radio name, and
because you got to give them an alias.
Yeah. So like I have a kid. Gotcha. I have a kid. His last name is Parajon, so it sounds like pájaro. So I call him Bird. So he's Bird. You know what I'm saying? And then I have another kid that's really skinny. I call him Taco Flaco.
Taco. Okay.
So it catches. And there's another one named.
That's a good one though. Taco Flaco. I like that one.
So I take plays on their own names, and there's a girl who's a redhead. We call her Red Pool. She's a real tough girl, so I call her Deadpool, call her Red Pool. So whatever. I mean, we have an absolute blast with those kids. And the pinnacle of anything that you can do is do the best you can and be recognized at the highest level. And last year at the Super Bowl, we were recognized at the highest level at Radio Row. We were in the biggest stage at Radio Row with 400 plus radio stations there. And our kids wore the Slam Radio shirts proudly. They were the youngest ever credentialed members of the media at a Radio Row in NFL Super Bowl history. And, you know, we were proud. Like, we couldn't let them go to the bathroom because the security, they weren't prepared for a 16-year-old to have credentials. So they thought they were just somebody who was trying to sneak into the NFL experience. I can't even make this up. So it was uncharted waters, but we got that kind of attention on the highest level at the biggest scale. And the
Super Bowl.
Everybody worth a damn was
How
there.
many commercials?
Like, what literally is bigger than the Super Bowl these days?
Well, then that Friday we were on Good Morning America and we were featured on Good Morning America. So
And
that
then it
was
got
kind
bigger.
of
awesome.
No, that's why those guys were coming in earlier.
Yeah.
So it was a fantastic moment for our radio station. The pandemic has, how can I say, the pandemic has made things a little interesting over the last year, but we've done things like entered into media partnerships with the Miami Herald. We launched the first ever student live daily show in the youth and a bunch of other stuff, including now starting next week, relaunch of the show that got me on radio, the Dos Amigos show.
Yeah, really.
So it was myself and a guy named Alan Strauss many years ago. We did the show called Dos Amigos. It was kind of what you guys did, only based on sports, con mucha jodera, talking about girls all the time, always talking about skirts. It was unbelievable. And I was 11 years older than him, so they used to call me a viejo. Of course, I picked up more chicks than he did. But whatever. I mean, we'll just leave it at that.
You just have experience, that's all.
I don't know if it was experience. They gravitated to me. Now, I had to, at some point, I had to play the stiff arm, you know what I mean? But whatever. I got more of the attention. It breaks his heart. But now I'm older these days, and I don't need that attention. So my son is going to be my co-host. And to think about my son was probably, he was not even a year old when this show debuted. Wow. So the thing, he's not only going to be my co-host, he's actually going to drive the show.
Okay.
So we figure we need the young, handsome guy. Yeah, we need the young, handsome guy to drive the show.
That's cool.
Leaves me in the two chair to be able to make fun of him and have a good time. We're going to have a blast this summer, him and I. It's something we've always talked about.
How old is your son?
He's 16 years old.
Okay, so he's fresh.
Yeah,
green between the ears.
Yeah, but he's our station executive producer. He's he's been around radio his whole life, man. He's pretty grounded when it comes to this stuff, and he's become a smart ass over the last couple of years, which I think is why I decided he'd be a perfect fit for Dos Amigos. Tough to stay up with me on the smart ass thing. He's got me. So we have a good time. Yeah, it's going to be fun. The dynamic that it's
only going to get better, too. And it's only going to get better.
Yeah, I can't pull the whole, hey, te voy a castigar, cuidado, te voy a mandar la... I can't pull any of that
he's going
shit
to be running
on
circles around you, my man.
But remember, the old dog always...
You gotta sharpen up the tools.
You know?
It's easy, bro. You know what I go to with him? Jonathan has seen it for himself. He can't beat me in basketball. He has a hard time beating me in basketball. So Jonathan actually witnessed the first ever time that he beat me in a one-on-one game.
Oh my god!
So it was about this time
last year. What was the post-game celebration
So,
like?
but hold how it happened. So of course, I always having the old man edge. I was in work clothes. Was I not in work clothes? I was in work clothes. So I was already disclaiming, saying, "Listen,
he was in work clothes, and don't you forget it."
And I'm like, I can't play like this. I dress shoes on. He's in sneakers. So he gets out. He's about to shut me out. Right, and I think I make a garbage basket and I lose 7-1. So I say, all right, and I look at him. I go, let's play again. And then of course I had to pull out the soccer rule book because after I shut him out 7-0, I went and pulled the aggregate out of my ass and I told him, you lost today as well. And he had nowhere to go. I pulled the aggregate right out of my ass, out of my Cuban ass. And here we go, aggregate for you. I win +1.
I was home advantage, so I count as 2.
But I had him 7-0. He only beat me 7-1. So. And then we even went to the radio airways recently, and we had a one-on-one matchup that was captured on Instagram, and a game that he should have beat me. I pulled out my old man game. I shoved my ass out. Always the ass. It plays a big role in these games, and I posted him up, and I beat him. So if all else fails, I just remind him that he can't beat me in basketball, and, I'll rattle his cage a little bit there. So we're going to have a good time. And Jonathan, you know that we're going to have a good time with that kid. It's going to be good. So it debuts a week from Thursday. It'll be from 11 to 1 on Sirius XM 145 Slam Radio. The Dos Amigos Show, Next Generation. So we're excited about that for sure.
And every episode is live?
Oh, yeah. We'll be doing it live, and then we'll be playing the podcast recorded for him throughout the weekend.
Okay.
So it'll be a lot of fun. But, man, he doesn't know what I have in store for him early. I got to hit him hard early because if not, he's going to think he has an advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock him off.
You gotta get him to step the game up right off the
Right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
Right off the line.
Out there, we need Josh theme music. We need something happening.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him have it early. Set the tone early.
Said it early.
No.
Said it right. And no, but that's exciting. And then imagine, did you ever think that you were gonna be able to like have a show with your son?
Nope.
Like that.
Never.
That must be so surreal to think.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little bit. Now I've done on air. I do on air with him almost
Yeah,
every
of
day.
course.
But that's different than doing a show with him.
Yeah.
So we had messed around with an idea, and then I was like, nope. Being the creative, snob that I can be sometimes, and I realized that Dose was the perfect opportunity. We had redone it once with Stefano Fusaro from ESPN, and it went wonderfully. Lasted a little less than a year, but it's tough. Radio's a tough game sometimes. You know? We couldn't, and then Steph ended up going to work for ESPN, and we just shut it down. This is a safer platform. I'm not needing sponsors or anything, and my son and I can develop together. And eventually, the point is to hand it off to somebody to be his co-host, and I can retire from Dos Amigos, and maybe even retire, shelf the name, and just be Larry Milian. That would be kind of cool. I have a cool name, bro. Larry Milian.
No, it's
kind of a dynamite name that I have on the shelf.
That's
for
a
the
very
Amigo. Like, come here, I want to retire the Amigo already.
Just
I have like a Hannah Montana movie for it. Like, you're gonna get out of the game.
That's going off to college.
The Climb. I have to have my hip hop version of the Climb.
Larry the Amigo's going to college.
That's it. No,
I kill me sometimes. I'm sorry.
Larry, not your amigo. That's it.
I'm telling you to retire that thing already. Bro. Are you serious? Yeah, enough.
No, that's it. Larry, not your amigo, and it's the complete opposite. You're just going on angry rants.
I'm being an asshole.
Yeah, that's it. Just be a fucking asshole about everything. Like, you just find the most minuscule topics to talk about. The Kardashians are over and out. They should have been fucking over.
You're gonna start with me on that one?
We can.
Hey, can I disclaim? Whatever you use for public, like IG, just make sure it's not the part where I say fuck, shit, or asshole. Because
leave that for YouTube.
I'm allowed to say whatever I want on a show, but I certainly don't want it.
Oh no, we won't. We're not gonna promote those segments for sure.
Beautiful,
absolutely.
So let me know when I can start talking about the Kardashians.
Oh no, you can start. Oh no, you can start now.
Are you sure?
We'll cut around it. We'll figure it out.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely fucking positive. Let's rock and roll, Larry.
Okay, so you guys, have you heard my theory on the Kardashians?
No.
Elaborate.
Okay, so they all have a lot of money.
Okay.
I'm going to warn the audience. This could border on politically incorrect, but so be it. But I believe that there's a true nature to the Kardashian jinx. I think any man who falls in the claws of a Kardashian, claws with a K, is doomed for life. And is cursed with a K. Okay. And I kid you not, with a K. Here's what I mean. Think about from the very first rendition, other than Ray J, who got his thing and he got out, because he got his thing, right? I mean, he didn't make any money. I think if he had to do it again, he'd be the guy to make the money. Clout money. I'm going to take the money. Fuck the clout.
Yeah.
Fuck the clout.
Right, so I'm going to take the loot. And
what money did he get out of that tape?
No.
Or you mean being with her?
She got the money.
Yeah,
she was able to create her
She got paid
persona.
out. She got a whole show.
She did, yeah. Ray J was already known.
So basically,
fuck that.
So basically, she hoarded herself out for money. Like, whatever. I don't knock anybody's hustle, but I knock the Kardashian hustle, and here's why. So she ends up having some bullshit marriage to some guy named Chris Humphries, with a K, by the way. Chris with a K.
Chris with a K, like
and
mom.
that lasted 73 days. By the way, mom's name was with a K. We're going to talk about mom a little bit. Because you know that.
Crapping on the Kardashians.
Well, just a little bit. Kim is with a K, Khloe's with a K, Kourtney's with a K. So K's
Kendall's
make a big
with
thing.
a K.
Kylie's with a K.
We're going to talk about Kendall and Kylie in a minute because notice their last name
Kanye's with a K.
Does not say Kardashian. And you're going to notice the difference between being a Kardashian and not being a Kardashian. But I digress. So her first elaborate romance is with this Chris Humphries guy who had a career in basketball.
He was hanging on by a thread.
Well, the thread broke as soon as he broke up with her. That's when the thread.
That's why people bought his jersey. Because people bought the jersey. Going, I'm the guy dating Kim Kardashian.
Look at me. I'm Humphries.
They didn't care about the guy.
Now, you know, Kim had her claws on some athletes, including guys like Reggie Bush, which didn't work out too well for him. Right? Like it seemed to go downhill after that. And if you start listing the characters that went out with these women,
got Lamar Odom.
Lamar Odom, I don't want to make fun of Lamar Odom because it's a sad situation, but what a freaking mess.
What a mess.
All over OJ's kid? Really? All that over, like you're going to be fighting over OJ's kid? Why are you guys getting quiet? You're going to tell me you didn't know that?
Oh no. I'm with you.
She had to go find some surgeon in Sri Lanka so that her jawline wouldn't look like O.J. Simpson.
Bro, what a mess.
O.J. Simpson.
You're talking about the Chloe.
Dude, yeah, we're definitely talking about Chloe.
I'm not in the desenredo of all this Kim Kardashian. Yo no sé la historia.
Was best friends.
It's pretty entertaining.
Because that was the lawyer.
Kardashian.
No, not best friend. That was the lawyer. Yeah.
No, they were best friends. That's why he was the lawyer.
No, he wasn't the lawyer. Sorry.
Yeah, but he was one of the lawyers on the team.
He was a lawyer / best friend.
Best friend who took the briefcase after OJ came back. Like, tremendo despingue. But this guy went to bat times 10 for a dude who banged his wife.
Yeah.
And the rumors are that Chloe is OJ's kid. Now, if you look at Kim, Courtney, and Chloe, can you tell that there's a little bit of a difference between the three before the surgeries? Because the surgery, she took a picture of Kim and she goes, I want to look a little like her. And then she took I want to look a little like her and look a little bit like her. I want to look like all of them. All of them. But I don't want to look like dad anymore. So OJ's kid is what Lamar went bonkers over.
And then he also went bonkers over crack with a K.
Right. Well, very good. That's a good observation. Thank you for adding here.
But that's post-Kardashian with a K.
But that's fine. And then, but other careers have gone by the wayside thanks to these women, including Tristan Thompson is one of them. Wasn't there a receiver of the Saints that went down in flames to Kim's clutches with a K? So the list goes on, right? And Mama Kardashian, buried Robert. Robert died.
Yep.
Robert died. She didn't need Robert anymore, so he just ends up dying, right? But all along, she had a little thing with Bruce Jenner. Remember him?
Yeah.
God. Where the hell did Bruce Jenner go? He's no longer with us because now he's Caitlyn Jenner with a K. Let's keep that in mind here. Okay, because these Kardashians make you think with Ks all the time. But we know what happened. Bruce became Caitlyn, and I'm not saying anything negative about that. I am saying the following. Bruce is father to Kendall and Kylie.
Well, not father anymore.
No.
They're two moms.
I don't know.
They got two moms.
He fathered them, but now they recognize that there's two moms. And nobody's making fun of the fact they have two moms.
But
the fact is,
he's not on a Wheaties box anymore.
Exactly.
It's that simple.
Right? But she is now. Remember, she
Biology
made it to the Wheaties
doesn't
box.
exist in the house.
Right. So, but here's what does exist is they are not subject to the Kardashian curse. And I believe that has a lot to do with what Bruce did in becoming Caitlyn.
Okay.
Because now the attachment to the curse got broken. And if you can tell, unlike Chloe, Kim, and what is it? Chloe, Kim, and Courtney, right?
Yeah.
So Courtney and Kim are Roberts, and Chloe's OJ's kid. Okay. And you take Kylie and Kendall. Kylie and Kendall, the people they go out with, they become a springboard for them. Think about it. So everybody who dates the Kardashian girls go down in flames, except Scott Disick, who's going on with a 20-year-old. God bless his soul. That guy's the man. When I grow up, I want to be Lord Scott Disick.
I don't know how he keeps up with her.
Because he broke the curse. He told them, fuck you. You guys are
bro,
crazy.
but I mean physically. How the fuck does a guy keep up with her, bro? With all the mileage that guy has on him?
I don't know how, bro.
I don't know. I don't get it.
But he has some
vitamins
training.
and cocaine, bro.
Well, cocaine has a lot to do with it, but training with the Kardashians. But Bubble, he had to keep up strong with those girls.
He kept up with the Kardashians.
By the way, I forgot to mention Kanye with a K, who went down in
Kanye
flames
with a K,
also.
yeah.
Yes, we forgot about good old Kanye. So I digress. But if you think about all the Kardashians' boyfriends that have gone down in flames, and then you think about, name all the men that have gone out with either Kylie or Kendall. They've all improved their status.
Except for Blake Griffin.
What do you mean? He's balling out right now, bro.
He's even another reason. His career resuscitated. It's
It
not
did.
staying with
When
them.
he was playing with Detroit, he didn't have a single dunk. This guy's dunking every other game.
It's
dunking all over
after
the
they
place.
give him the
Every
hug. They give him the goodbye hug. Sweetheart, it's been great fucking you. I love you, but I can't love you anymore. Go be better with yourself. And they go be better with themselves.
Look at Devin Booker. This guy's in the conference finals now.
Oh, that's all I'm telling you. Keep naming their names.
Sons and
And Sons of Four. Anyway. Brother, but think about some of the other cats.
Jordan Clarkson, reigning sixth man of the year.
The hits
The
keep coming,
Weeknd.
and then you go to the music.
Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
Kyle
He
Kuzma
performed at the Super Bowl last. Come
But
on.
whatever. If the ticket go out, or ticket.
El fin de semana.
Travis Scott, kind of impressed. Well, Travis Scott was a man. Ooh, mira vaya. So these guys are getting springboards from banging Kendall and Kylie.
The Jenners.
Pero now I see the.
Pero
curse.
do you understand the K curse?
Now I see
Are you
the
convinced,
curse.
Miguel? Did you just become convinced about this?
I'm in the conspiracy. We're in it.
We
Well, I'm
subscribe.
just saying, I have a feeling, though, that Chloe became aware of this and said, the only way I can break the curse if I do these changes to look like, because the curse is on her. Notice she's never really been able to have a good guy. She's the one that always had like the fuck up. Sorry, I said because Kim is the one that destroys the men. Look at bro. I want old Kanye back. Where's old Kanye? Give me old Kanye back.
Yeah.
Este tipo está quemado para carajo, bro. What is wrong with this guy?
This guy banished himself to Wyoming. That's crazy.
You saw, I don't know, I didn't see the details, but Kim just got her Lambo forrado in like this white carpet material, inside and outside. So I see where the old Kanye, new Kanye se desapareció. Because she doesn't have it all there, bro.
Listen. The bottom line is as long as they continue to do what they do, they're going to continue to break hearts the way they do. The bottom line is where I'm really baffled, now that their show is over, is now the whirlwind's done. Can anybody explain to me why the fuck we paid attention to them for 17 years? Can anyone really pinpoint what was the compelling reason to follow
I can't answer that
them?
question because I didn't follow at all.
Well, I didn't follow, and look how much I know. It's part of my bit. Like, it's hard not to know what they are about, what they are.
So, if I gotta just throw something out there, I would say that it's just people care more about the stupid fodder of their lives than the actual reality of the situations that they live in. So they rather see these fucking cartoon characters that are living these lives that they don't. Yeah. Just doing nothing.
Lived it through their imagination.
Yeah, through their fucking imagination.
Why do we get so caught up in these people that are in the limelight? I give you a perfect example.
People with money.
We heard the news today of Chrissy Teigen, right? Chrissy Teigen comes out and now she's apologizing to this guy for bullying him. And I forgot the guy's name, but apparently the guy had some allegations thrown against him 6 or 7 years ago of being a racist. And there was a false accusation. It was a false story. And this woman turned on him, and he's trying to reach out to her because she's just adding fire with her comments. And you got to see, I mean, I invite you to look it up. I don't want to invade your podcast with this stupidity, but the bottom line is she absolutely insulted him, told him she wished he was dead. This guy thought of killing himself, and now he's come out and said everything. Now, you know, one side of it, you can say, yo, dude, butch up a little bit, tranquilo, like anything that she says shouldn't bother you. But I'm not in that situation. And the bottom line is Chrissy Teigen is an attention whore. Yeah. Everything has to be in front of the media. Yeah. And with all due respect, I can respect somebody losing their baby, but do me a favor, like a lot of us don't need to see that. Some of us have had that happen in our real life.
Keep private.
Keep that shit private. I understand you're trying to be open, but if you're going to be open like this person that's gone through all this crap, oh, I'm suffering, but you were bullying this dude? Yeah. You know what, Chrissy? Fuck you and your apology. With all due respect, I don't need to see that. You know, and why do we pay attention to these people? It's okay. Listen, John Legend, she's your wife, and God bless you, and I respect you. But every single time something comes up, she's got to be in the limelight. What's her name? Taylor Swift.
On Twitter.
Taylor Swift la otra. Every time Taylor Swift gets $500 to some lady who needs to pay her rent or something, it's all over People magazine.
Everybody knows everything. And then when there's so many other people in the same spot that do the same thing, but they don't care for the attention. They don't want it.
I work for someone who does that.
I know you do.
He says, "Don't you dare say I helped."
Exactly.
And that's all I got to say about that.
And that's all there is to say about that. So when
Taylor Swift does this, and there's this write-up from her press crew because she gave $3,200 to some lady. I'm making up numbers, but I'm being hyperbolic for a reason. Yeah. Porque ¿quién pinga le importa what Taylor Swift does?
She knows her music is shit, so she's like, well. Do you like me? Do you like me?
Fluff it up with flowers, exactly.
Yeah, bro. I mean, but at this point, you don't need talent to become a famous person. You don't need talent.
All you need is TikTok, bro.
You don't need anything.
You need to know how to like move your hips.
Our attention spans are garbage. We pay attention to these people, and they become synonymous and part of pop culture. What pop culture were people who used to make records, that used to make music, used to make movies. Yeah. Now it's people who make TikToks.
I mean, come on. This weekend, the big boxing match. YouTubers versus TikTokers.
That made more money than the UFC, and I heard the UFC fights were outrageous. Oh,
yeah, what embarrassing, bro.
Yeah,
this is horrible.
Do you know that one of the guys in the main event, I saw it was like a little bit on Instagram. He tried to get to, I guess, to the ring before the fight to like get a feel for it, whatever. I guess he didn't have his media pass or his press pass. The security was like, "Bobby, who are you?" He's like, "What do you mean? I'm here." Fighting. I'm like, look at the poster. Look at the poster. They're like, no. Your friend has one. This guy has one. Why don't you have your pass? No. Get back.
Almost wasn't allowed in. Yeah.
Wow.
That's when you're not a star and you can't even get into your own fight.
Of all places, that was here in Miami.
Yeah, of course. I don't know why we pay so much attention to that stuff. Like,
it's probably. I mean, the way I see it, comparing it to like YouTube and all like that, Ryan's. No sé qué, it's all little kids who they get brainwashed by all this shit. young teens, young adults that they give all those views, and that's like a majority of the people on Instagram. So it creates a platform for them, and they have their fluff, and they think they're this and that. Oh, I have 100 million likes, pero how much money do you have in your bank account? How many actual friends do you have? Do you have your fulfilled life? Like, what are you doing?
It's garbage. I don't understand that. I don't pay much mind to it.
Yeah.
I worry about the kids that I deal with on a day-to-day basis. It's the easiest way for me to block all the other bullshit out, to be very honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lives you can actually affect.
Yeah, bro, but they package these things in such a compact way. You know what I'm saying? Like a TikTok. It's 30 seconds to a minute max? Mm-hmm. Fuck, yeah. I have a minute, sure. And that's how people get into it. But then an hour later, it's 60 TikToks later.
A bunch of garbage.
You're in the fucking hole.
Mm-hmm.
You're literally in the dumpster.
And what ends up happening...
Yeah. You're in the dumpster.
Yeah. He's watching.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out the whole social media thing. Like, at the end of the day, did you guys hear the story that came out? Right, it's not too far from here. Some crazy lunatic started picking up a shopping cart and beating a homeless man.
Yes.
So a friend of mine, Alex, is the guy from 305 News Stringer who ended up holding the guy at gunpoint until the cops came and detained him. This guy shook. He's completely shook. Like, I'll have him on the show next week. He's shook. Like I'm having to talk to him, and he's really humbled by all the love he's received. As I say, this guy's a hero. Personally, I think the guy's a hero.
Yeah.
He has more balls than I do. He's a retired firefighter. I would have never done what he did.
Yeah.
But
to defend somebody else's life.
But
one thing to defend your own life. But
my advice is, as good as we want to be, let's leave, like, with all due respect, let's leave giving things to homeless people to the crews and to the organizations that know how to do it best. If you need to donate to those organizations, and they'll funnel it down. Yeah. You put yourself in harm's way when you're around these situations. And, and this homeless man might have been another homeless. It seemed like this guy who hit him has 49 arrests on his record. Oh, wow. Why is that guy out of jail?
Yeah, how do you get out of 49 arrests?
Because Miami is why you get out of 49 arrests. Because there's no room in the jails, I guess. 49 fucking arrests, and this guy's out there.
That or he could have been one of them that they released for COVID.
Yeah, pero oye, tenía que estar empericado to the end because he picked. Oye, los shopping carts pesan and they're awkwardly unbalanced. Yeah, like I'm a strong guy. I can't imagine taking it, slamming it, slamming it.
Yeah. You got to be on something.
So this guy pulled out his gun and he said he had his finger on the trigger and everything. And somebody from the crowd said, "He's got a gun on you." And when he went to slam it down, he let it go. They held him at gunpoint until the cops came. That guy shook. Yeah. And this is the world.
To be on that moment of life or death, you're about to end somebody else's life.
But at the end of the day, social media created that. I don't want to call it an opportunity, but the opportunity for it to be seen or at least to be reported in that way. So there's always good and bad to it. I just feel like when we use it for grandeur purposes to make ourselves look bigger, I don't give a rat's ass how many people. I do it because I have to. I really don't give a shit. I say what I want to say. I do what I want to do on there. But other than that...
Yeah, you do it to express yourself, to release, to speak.
We have a way of improving your followership. Que no me quieras seguir, que no me sigues para la pinga. I don't care. Like,
because then you don't want that disingenuine, you know?
Yeah, and then you're catering to an audience that you didn't even intend to be reaching. You're literally not being an authentic version of yourself.
They don't respond. They don't comment back. They don't tune in. So
they don't care.
Yeah.
At that point, because maybe they like something that you said that day that you catered.
It's weird.
And then that's it. They expect you to do that and continue doing that. And then at that point, what is your identity? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. And come on, like we just started doing this like a year ago. You've been doing this literally 20 plus times longer than us. So I'm sure that you've gone through many different perceptions of your identity as a reporter.
Oh, it's been weird now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure back then a lot of it was pen and paper, right?
Well, I mean, people got to know me because I used to cover high school sports.
Yeah.
You know, so like a lot of guys, hey, you're the guy from the Herald. I'm not the guy from the Herald. Like I'm just a dude.
You just have an article, yeah.
But that's how I got my feet wet. I mean, I studied to be a journalist in college. That's what I wanted to do. But radio was never my thing. Like radio would be auditory. I was the guy in high school that if I liked a chick, I gave her a note and I slipped it in her damn locker. Yeah. Like I wasn't fucking talking to her. You got to be kidding me. It was when cogía confianza. I would start talking and warming up, pero si no había que hablar. But all of a sudden, like senior year, I come out of my shell and I start like, and the rest is history. Like I can't shut up ever since, you know. And I write, but I enjoy being on the radio more than anything else.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because you're not holding back. You could just say what's on your mind. You don't have to think about writing it or how would I say it. Or...
I have to hold back sometimes mornings from 7 to 11 on Sirius XM 145 because
Yeah.
As you know,
Good
you have
morning,
16-year-olds that are listening or part of the show, and sometimes they say, "Man, I'm focal." I don't go focal, but I like to say horse shit or bullshit.
Yeah.
It's a real common coin term in my vernacular. It's for me to erase it.
Yeah.
It's tough because I want to say, "Oh, you're lying. You are a liar."
Yeah.
No, you're full of shit.
crap.
That's bullshit. You're full of shit. And he goes, man,
Your gosh darn.
you're not very smart. No, you're stunad. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
That's how I'm used to talking. And unfortunately, I can't really do that. So
Yeah, no, it's funny that you said because like we go through that as well for the Wednesday night show, K.N.R podcast on Sirius XM, Slam Radio Channel 145. Shameless plug-in.
Thank you very much.
But we go through that all the time because like I'm terrible. I speak like a sailor. I drop bitch shit, fuck asshole.
I try not to talk while I'm on the Sirius XM. I just let them do the work.
Yeah.
And it sucks because Sirius actually doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Hey, my boy, the vice president of talk, Dave Gorb, tells me, he goes, well, you say fuck or shit, doesn't matter. Like, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah, but
it's the kids. Yeah. It's like more internally a problem.
That's the audience that you have.
True story. The president of Slam Foundation, he periodically does a show once at a time on our station. But one of the first times he comes on the air, he sits on, he comes on my show. Yeah. And within 12 seconds, he drops like 3 bad words. So Frank and I just look at each other and go, okay, I guess we can curse around here
cat's
now.
out. The cat's out of the bag.
But it's frowned upon a little bit. Now the summer months, I'll be able to slip here and there more because I don't have the kids around. Yeah. But once school starts again, I got to be on my P's and Q's. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the
Where's my cardigan?
To Roger.
Can't say, I can't even be PG. I can't even do innuendo. Can't even do that. That's what she said jokes. Can't even do that. No, I can't. Those are excellent too.
Yeah. And they're quick too.
You don't even got to think about that. It's just,
those are fantastic. They come to you right away. That's what she says.
That's what she said.
So, yeah, man, that's in a nutshell. I mean, Dos Amigos, bringing that back is going to be fun, but it's also going to be a light Disney version of what Dos used to be. The beauty of Dos was an idea of Dan Lebatard's. And the beauty of Dos was we were on Saturdays from 6 to 8. And the idea was it was going to be this. They had this concoction of a bilingual show with 2 guys or, whoever won the contest because 500 people tried out for this thing. Okay. Why they chose me is beyond my scope, but I guess it was meant to be. Yeah, because God had plans that I was going to touch lives in Little Havana. Who the fuck knows when they do this, why it happens, right?
Who the fuck knows?
But
how far is it going to take you?
Like, what the hell?
It's never a straight line. It's never a straight line.
I thought I was going straight to ESPN. No. I didn't think this shit was going to happen. So, but they have this mindset of this show that's going to be this urbanized, this Hispanic. My co-host was Mexican, Colombian, Jew.
Oh.
I was a Caribbean Hispanic, completely Roman Catholic. So Fridays, like later on in the show's life, we would do it daily. And on Fridays, he would say Shabbat Shalom, because Shabbat Shalom means, Happy Sabbath. And so we incorporated a lot of our ethnicity into the show, and I think it made it a lot of fun. But the bottom line is, I was Larry from Westchester, from Little Havana. I was really Cuban. I wore it on my sleeve. Yeah. When I got angry, a little, the Dominican came out. And other than that, like it carried itself. But then a few months after we got going, we went on weeknights from 10 to midnight. I don't know if you guys know what's called safe harbor, but on terrestrial radio, after 10 p.m., it's not monitored by the FCC. So fuck, shit, blow me. You can say whatever you want. Nobody's going to tell you anything. Someone has to go out of the way to make a formal, complaint, which we never got one in 3 years.
Wow.
And essentially for what? No one's going to do it. So we were able to go crazy. We were careful because it was $7.90 at the end of the day. But what was great was most of those people didn't understand Spanish. So yo decía lo que me salía la pinga, y yo no sabía lo que estaba diciendo.
Para pinga.
And we used to play on words. Like, there was a football player named Brady Papinga. We had a blast with Brady Papinga. One time on Monday Night Football, Brady Papinga had 2 interceptions and a sack. Okay. We took Al Michaels' sound bites of saying Papinga, and every time we made a phallic symbol reference, we used the Papinga, and this was the essence of Dos Amigos. Everything era en jodedera. Wow. Everything had some innuendo to it. And back in 2006, 2007, 2008, it carried. It resonated because we were bilingual.
That's funny.
Move the clock up 12, 13, 14 years. I can't do any of that shit with my son. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting. How am I going to stay sassy and then stay Disney? That's weird.
Yeah,
I don't know how I'm going to do
How
that.
to cut to the core. Of
absolutely. Yeah, no, you're gonna have to go home, get on Disney Plus, watch a few of those remakes. They're pretty terrible, but maybe there's some good ones there. I don't know, and just try to figure something out. Because you do want to stay true to yourself, but you do have to understand that situation. But it sucks, doesn't it?
Should
It
I
sucks.
out him about his first kiss, or should I leave that out of the Dos Amigos?
Out him, absolutely.
Right? I should out him the
Absolutely.
first episode.
He's
I
a
should out him,
teenager. If there's
right?
ever a time to be embarrassed, it's now.
Fuck it,
That's
just
few. That's
throw him under the
ammunition
bus,
right there, man. That's
Because he's gonna
ammunition.
come at me pretty hard, I think.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna keep it in the back pocket
Hide
in
it
case
in
he
the
gets
sleeve.
stupid, right?
Hide it in the sleeve. Have
If
it
he gets
ready.
stupid, then I can say because the story's fantastic. I'm not gonna say it here. I'm not gonna give it
don't
to
ruin
you.
it,
guys.
don't ruin it.
No.
That's a
Save
dose. That's
it.
a dose story.
I want to catch it when you drop it.
Well, he gotta get
I wanna
stupid
catch
with me.
him
I
with
think I'm gonna be docile on this. But the moment he gets dumb, I'm gonna say, "You want me to talk about your first kiss?" And he's gonna know. It's gonna be the threat. It's gonna be the belt on the table, the cinto on the table.
No.
It's gonna be there. It's
What
gonna
he's
be
gonna
waiting.
say is, go grab a basketball. That's what he's gonna say.
Oh, you don't want the back? All right, I got the cinto.
Oye, the AC turned on y hace un fresquecito ahora que está rico de verdad porque estaba sudando la gota gorda.
Nah, I didn't even
No
have
sé, no,
it.
entró un
Something.
fresquecito. No sé, Jonathan's blowing over there.
Se tiró.
O se tiró un pedito, a little flatulence. No, it doesn't smell. It's good. It's cold air.
All right, guys.
Finally kicked in.
Yeah,
all right,
it's
Larry,
on. I feel it. It's nice.
We want to kick it out to a little game we got going on with our guests. It's called ATI, Answering the Internet. So you know Barstool?
Sure.
Barstool Sports. They have this game, a board game. Give me the box, guys, so I can show them.
Yeah.
Larry does not know Barstool.
Larry definitely
Larry
knows
knows
Barstool.
I know it's a joke.
100% knows
So
Barstool.
this is the game. It
Okay.
comes with probably like 1,000 cards. The guys back there picked a few cards to ask us. So
Okay.
we want to get your honest answers.
You ready
opinions.
for this?
Okay.
This is the stuff I don't get to do every day.
This isn't Disney.
Oh,
So
I don't go
this-
Disney.
HBO neither.
You can't tell that I've gotten a little raunchier here. Like this is not
K.
those bitches. I tell you.
Here's a real KKK, right?
All right, Jonathan, take it away.
All right, guys. So we got debate the internet. We'll go clockwise. So we'll start with Miguel. If you were thrown into one of the 4 major sports leagues, what sport and position would you be the most successful in?
I would say baseball because I played baseball from when I was like 3 to 13, 14.
Okay.
I'll probably be a pitcher. Just so I can play like every 2-3 games,
Chilling.
cash up a check, be the star of the team, everybody on the camera, the lights on me. Pero cuando la cago, fuck.
Yeah.
But I'll probably be a pitcher. Not for the Marlins though.
All right, Raul.
No,
An assistant coach in the
you
NBA.
gotta be a player.
No, that's
Gotta be a
You gotta
player.
player,
You gotta
bro.
do
You're
a
I was
position.
thinking coach
fucking
already.
Yeah, no.
I was thinking coach already.
I was like,
yeah.
dude,
player.
I'm not gonna
thinking
keep
player.
up with these guys.
You gotta
I'm not
sweat
keeping
and have a jersey on, bro.
All
So
right.
you gotta be a player. That's a different answer then.
You can be the
All
bench,
right.
bro.
I
You
have
don't have
to
to be
be-
the star player, bro.
No, I don't want to be on the bench. I'm gonna be there. All right, I want to be the star player that everybody says should
No,
be traded.
it's not the one you want.
Yeah,
It's which one would you be the
position.
most successful?
which one to be the most successful at?
Debate, like considering your traits and your abilities.
What
and
sport and position?
would you be most successful?
Yes.
I guess a shooting guard in basketball, but like I don't think I'll pass the G League or anything like that. Like I don't think I'm athletically inclined like that.
There you go. That's an honest
That's
answer.
an honest answer.
That's a good answer. What about you, Larry?
Baseball, second base,
Nice.
because I can play. Not anymore, but I could play back when the years were in the 19s, whatever. It was a long
Yeah.
time ago.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
I got you.
When the ball wouldn't
Fucking
be
old
thrown
man
that fast at
Jones.
you.
When you're an old man, you think you were great. I sucked. I was terrible.
No, like I'm definitely a fan of sports, but I can't. I'm not an athlete at that point.
We can't have like an asterisk coach answer to that.
Yeah, like
Like a Jason Kidd,
I think I'll
Steve
bet,
Nash.
dude. I think I would kill it in Jason Kidd's role right now.
You think so?
Absolutely.
This guy's so cocky.
You'd probably do better at Steve Nash just 'cause you got all those star players. You don't got to worry about.
Yeah.
The Lakers have a bunch of stars too, and Jason Kidd's he's a very
Yo,
big
but
assistant.
what,
but he is an
what team did he
assistant.
start off at first? Because he ate shit his first.
He started coaching with
Nets.
the Nets, right? And then he went to the Bucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he became he went to
The assistant for the Lakers.
Do I answer this question too, or?
Yeah, go ahead. Who would you
Damn. Yeah. I mean, I'd probably pick like basketball.
speak towards the mic?
Sorry. Yeah. Basketball. Probably like a point guard or something, just because I could pass the ball and not have to worry about touching it anymore. Just that's it.
Okay.
I don't want to be reliable.
Jonathan doesn't want to touch balls. Got it.
Exactly.
But he wants to at the same
He's
time.
a smart man.
Yeah. Thank you. I just don't want to be liable for anything.
Right, leave that to the girls.
I
Papinga.
just don't want to be liable. for
Papinga!
anything.
All right. So, if you had to watch only one sports team for a decade, which would you watch, Miguel?
One sports team.
Yeah, one sports team.
Come on. Simple.
This is simple.
I've
Are you
watched-
serious,
I don't know,
bro?
man.
I've watched the
I'm
Dolphins.
thinking entertainment, bro. I don't know. I'm not a diehard fan for a specific team,
Yeah, like-
bro.
yeah, like
if
that
I gotta
thing
only
about-
watch it for one decade, I'm sorry, bro. I don't want to watch a fucking losing team every single game, bro.
Then I'm thinking like consistency. How long are they gonna be good? Are they gonna be good for the whole decade? Like, are they?
Can I start since these fuckers
Yeah,
are taking
let-
forever?
yeah, man.
No.
Let the
absolutely,
guy
go
who's
ahead.
been doing
Come on.
a sports journalist for 20-something years.
I know we can just get right to them because I already have my answer. New York Yankees.
It's obvious.
That was gonna
They're
be one
always
for
good.
me.
They're
That was gonna be one.
There you
for me.
go.
I was thinking the Lakers.
Okay.
Lakers are a good one. That's a good one.
I'd probably be the Yankees.
There we go. You see?
Yankees.
See how we got out of that quick? Why would you go outside of the Yankees? Anybody. Even if you don't like them, to answer this question, why would you go outside
Probably
of the
for
Yankees?
another sport.
I
Just
just like
'cause
basketball more than baseball.
Baseball might be a little too long. To be honest, I'll
you
watch
better.
baseball
I
games,
just
but
like
I don't
ba-
catch all 9 innings.
I just like to watch
Sometimes
basketball more than baseball.
Sometimes I don't either, but you gave the good reason. I don't want to watch a loser for a decade. You got to watch a team that wins. So
Yeah.
like the Yankees are always winning.
Yeah.
That or probably
Except right now, right?
Yeah, right now they suck.
It's terrible.
Tan de madre. You know?
Trust me, I lost right along with them the other day.
How much did you lose, Ron?
Just 100.
It was entertainment, is what it was. Absolutely.
I've watched the Dolphins for the past 2 decades, so
I'm sorry.
I'm basically set for any team, honestly.
This guy could handle all the pain.
Yeah.
I still don't know why I like the Dolphins. They they hate my guts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Why?
They hate we are not amigos.
Did you have a
Adult
show
amigos?
with the Dolphins?
The Finns.
I had a
He
show.
had
I had
a
a show on the station that was the flagship of the Dolphins. It's exactly why they hate me.
790?
It was when I was at iHeart. I was at 940, the sports animal at the time.
Wow.
I was just a little too honest for the Dolphins brass.
That's why.
Yeah, they would go 6-10, and they wanted me to act like they were going to the Super Bowl. So since on terrestrial radio I couldn't say "fuck you," I said it in a much nicer way by being a smart ass all the time about them.
Giving up the facts.
Well, I used to go. My show was on before a show called The Finsiders. The Finsiders was a 2-hour daily infomercial of the sucky Miami Dolphins. Now, I don't know how you can do that for 2 hours every day,
If I how
5
you
days
say
a week.
infomercial, because it's like, yo, how
It's all about
fucking long do you
how
have to
great the
listen to
6
that?
and team,
Yeah.
6 and 10 team is, right?
Yeah.
So from time to time, we'd have to do plugs on the show. We'd have to do, mentions is
Yeah.
what they called it. So the mentions would be coming up next on 940 Wins at 5 p.m. Stay tuned to the Finsiders from 5 to 7 with your host Greg Likens and whatever it was. And you would do it serious. I would never do it serious. So I would do something like the following. I'd say, coming up next, the vat of positivity, otherwise known as the Finsiders. Ladies and gentlemen, these people deserve a radio Emmy for the work that they do. Anybody that can put a positive twist on the Miami Dolphins deserves to win that award and so much more.
my God.
Stay tuned at 5 p.m. The championship radio award-winning
Oh, my God.
Finsiders. Ding, the phone would ring. It would be the Dolphins brass calling my program director. And then there was one time that Kim Bocamper came at us, and that didn't work out well. I reminded Kim how he dropped the interception in Super Bowl 17 that would have won the Dolphins the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
That's what you did?
That fucker's 6'8" and doesn't miss a meal. But that day he couldn't hold the fork and knife, and he couldn't hold the ball that would have won the fucking Super Bowl. In his fucking hands in the end zone, he dropped it. I bet you if it had been a fucking steak from Shula's, he wouldn't have dropped it.
Oh shit.
Stupid motherfucker. And then he comes
Just
at me
straight the
all
shit.
the
Don't give him the
time.
fork and knife, though, because he won't hold it. Just give him the steak.
Motherfucker would come at me every chance he got on radio. And then this one time he came at us, and I said, enough is enough, man. And we just lambasted him. He got so pissed. He called the Dolphins, and the Dolphins called our program director. And she goes, funny that you're calling me. I'm so glad you're reaching out to us. Make sure, because at the time, Kim Bocamper worked at another station. But they gave him the opportunity to work on this Finsider show because he's an ex-Dolphin who dropped the interception in his hands that would have won his team the Super Bowl. Instead,
So let's give him a
he got
position to celebrate.
Yeah, we got to celebrate him, and whatever he says is word to bond. Nice hands, asshole.
Dropping the ball.
So he, so they asked him, why are you coming at our afternoon drive host? Well, they didn't know what they were. Well, listen, you're a guest on our station, so do me a favor. If you ever want to come on the Finsiders again, don't ever mention them again on your show. You should be talking about the Dolphins, not about what they talked about from 3 to 5. So I really don't give a shit what he said about you. You deserved it. You have no reason to mention them. Now, of course, I got my ear pulled for making fun of him, and my host killed him. My host did much worse. I can't even mention what Diz did. I mean, he absolutely destroyed him. It was so bad what he did to him. But I kept it above board a little bit. I just made fun of his hands. Like I don't even have to insult him. You don't think that guy every night before he goes to sleep, he thinks about Super Bowl 17?
Oh, man. You could have
I
been glorified.
I didn't play in that game. I think about it twice a week. Like,
that was
come
his
on.
position to be a superstar.
It was his moment
his
to shine.
position to be a superstar.
He had one fucking job: hold on to the ball, and he dropped it. He dropped it,
Man.
and he's gonna come
fucking
talk
pine
shit
tar
about
on
I
their
do
fucking
radio.
hands, man. Get
If
some
that's
pine
not a
tar.
great metaphor for like the Dolphins as a franchise, I don't know what else.
Yes, The ball dropping.
Fumble in the red zone. Fumble in the red zone.
And then we celebrate them.
Yes. No,
Fumbling
all
in the
time.
red zone.
So I was just honest. And it got so bad. Do you remember the year they were on Hard Knocks?
Yes.
Yeah, like
That Chad Ochocinco
Chad
got dropped.
Ochocinco, yeah.
So
I still remember that episode, bro.
So they had a radio row type thing for Hard Knocks, right? And since we were the flagship, we had to go out and do a show. So I remember clearly I was in Naples on my vacation, and I had to drive back 2 days from Naples to the Davie compound to do this show. So the first day I do it, anybody who knows the logistics, it's about an hour, 45 minutes to drive from Naples. You're sitting on the beach, sipping on whatever you're sipping on, and all of a sudden you got to get your ass up and go drive to
depending which way you go, it's either 1 lane or 2 lanes.
Exactly. So you got to be there by 3. That means my morning was over at noon, and I had to get in the car and dip. I get over there when I see they have 2 Dolphin, it seemed like Dolphin employees sitting at our table, and my co-host is waving me over. So I go, okay, and I go, who the fuck are they? And he goes, oh, they're sent here by the Dolphins. And I look at both of them. They look like they're interns. So I look at my co-host, I said, are they here to babysit us? And he goes, that's exactly why they're here. I start laughing at both of them. I go, oh, you guys, you're going to wish you never fucking sat here. And from the moment we got on the air, all I did was rail these 2 kids. They ended up picking up and walking away. All I did was rail them. I couldn't stop. I go, these poor 2, they don't know. I mean, they're just doing what they're told.
But were they on the show talking with you?
No. They were just, I was telling you, we were being babysat.
They were just there sitting, watching you talk
making
shit
sure
to
that
their
we
face.
didn't say anything wrong.
Yeah.
You know,
But what are they going to do if you did?
He's saying bad things about the Dolphins.
Are they going to cut your mic
So
off?
what I
Cock him.
But when they came to tell us something and said, you guys got to make up your mind. You don't want me to speak ill of the team, but you put these 2 guys. I thought you wanted me to focus on them, so I ragged on them instead of your team. Well, talk about your team if you want. So yeah, I was horrible with them. They don't like me. I am a fan of the Dolphins, and the biggest joke on my radio show is who I root for outside of the Dolphins. And every year it gets more. Like, I always adopt a team. I think, Jay, growing up, you remember, I always adopted a team just to piss the Dolphin friends off all the time. But it went from adopting a team to adopting a team in every conference. Last year, I expanded that. I adopted a team in every division, including the Dolphins division, because fuck the Dolphins. They're not going to win anyway. It doesn't matter. So I did this. I adopted the Bills.
The Bills in
the East. You know, so every division, I have a team that I've adopted, just because I can.
Yeah.
And I'm that Dolphin fan. I make fun of them. I rail them. You made it to the playoffs. When are you planning on? Like, they don't win playoff games. When the fuck is the last time
they don't fucking win anything, bro? Yeah, it's terrible. It's so terrible. But like, I feel like that's just outside of the Heat. That's just a Miami structure for sports teams. I feel like just dropping the ball. Oh, what? We have good players. Fuck it. Let's scare them away. Because the Marlins are notorious for this.
What happens is that because our economy can't sustain these teams very well, except the Heat, because the Heat is an attraction with a smaller group of individuals per game viewing this game. You know, we've got 16, 17,000 filling up the arena. In baseball, you can have 35, 40,000. Football, you can have 70,000. What's not sustainable is if you're good, you pack the seats. If you're not good, you don't pack the seats. And that ends up the economy of the game in Miami, and that's what happens. Wow. Baseball, this is just a funny thing because no one's ever been committed to winning. I believe this rendition of the Marlins is.
Yeah.
I believe you're going to start seeing more and more improvement. I mean, they made the playoffs last year. I know it was an expanded playoff format.
Yeah, but still.
They made it.
They made it.
Right. They made it, and they won a little mini series and everything. Like, you got to just give them credit for whatever they did. And they're scrapping and they're battling and doing the best they can. They're not a bad ball club. They're fun to watch. I'd rather watch a Marlins game than watch the Dolphins. Yeah, and I love Tua Tagovailoa, and I love what Flo is doing there, because I'll be honest with you, this is also a new rendition of the Dolphins. Yeah, they're trying to break the chains, you know.
Coach Flores has been
they're trying to break the Kardashian
That's
curse.
what I'm saying. I think they got rid of the Kardashian curse somehow. I think I should try to win now. Yeah, with a K.
Man,
we got it wiped out.
If I can organize that whole thing about the Kardashians, I think I can go to the problem with it.
That's a great bit.
I just have to be a little more aggressive about them. Like, I can't be afraid of calling Kim a bitch, because she is a bitch. I mean, look what she did to Kanye. Us who we like hip hop, we're hurt, man. Right. We want old Kanye back.
Yep.
Yeah. Bring back Kanye.
He says it himself.
Bring back Kanye.
He has a song where he says, "I miss the old Kanye."
I miss the old Kanye too. Bring him back, even though he was an asshole when he visited Slam Radio. True story.
Yeah. He visited Slam Radio?
Well, if you call it visiting Slam Radio, it's not really visiting. We weren't allowed to look at him. We weren't allowed to look at him.
What?
Was that a thing?
When he visited the studio, none of us were allowed to be in there. And he said that it reminded him of a jail, which then told me a lot about his knowledge of the inside of a jail. I've never been in one, so I don't know if it looks like a jail or not, but he went there. Then he went to our patio, and he was on a phone call, and his personal I don't know, videographer was videographing whatever he was doing. He was just walking back and forth. So I take video of this, and I get told to stop video. Kanye didn't want me videotaping him. I said, okay, no problem. So then I videotaped another one.
The snob.
He's an asshole. He's not a snob. He's an asshole is what he is. But whatever. I believe I'm going to give him a pass. I think that's the Kardashians' fault. I blame them. It's easier to blame them anyway.
It is easy to blame them.
Dude, do you realize that when OJ's on trial, and Robert Kardashian's one of the attorneys on the Dream Team, in the crowd is Kris Kardashian, Mama Bear, with Bruce Jenner. They were friends.
He was in there.
Yeah, they were friends.
Yeah.
What kind of friends?
The dysfunction of the Kardashians, my man. That's the problem of society today. We all look at that and think it's cool. Like, ay, que rica está Kim. No, Kim no está rica, guys.
It's fucking idol. No,
Kim no está rica.
it's fucking idolized. Literally, it's idolized in a way that like it's a pop culture phenomena. Honestly,
Do you honestly think that Kim Kardashian is good looking?
No.
I don't care for it.
Please tell me. I thank you.
I don't care for
How
it.
about Courtney? Did you guys see the TikTok of my co-host Hannah?
No.
She posted a TikTok. I know you saw it, Jay. Where on her 18th birthday, she got to meet Courtney, and she went up to her and she asked her, take a picture. And Courtney was a bitch with her, so she outed her. And she got like 1.5 million on like 2 million views on TikTok with this video because for her 18th birthday, the superstar was my co-host. She's hot, by the way. And you see Courtney, and she's not, by the way. And so what she did was, it was a very unique little thing that she did. She stood, and they had the picture of Courtney blocked. And I think she's standing in front doing the video. But the picture of her as an 18-year-old Hannah is next to a blocked Kourtney Kardashian. So she's standing next to 18-year-old Hannah, and she's explaining the story. And she doesn't really throw any shit at her. All she does is walk away. And then you see Kourtney looking like shit, and then you see Hannah looking like $1 million. So this thing went crazy. Some people were criticizing her, but some people went and said, you look like the superstar, not her. Of course you look like the superstar, because it's all created. It's all made up.
Manufactured.
It's manufactured.
It's manufactured. Yeah, no.
There's nothing for them to be famous about.
No, literally.
They don't have a talent. They don't have a skill.
Literally. And then they create all these businesses that, I mean, good for them that they succeed. Great. But, man, it's so crazy how many people will literally buy whatever they're being sold by these people.
It's strange. But then again, Kylie and whatever her name is, Kendall, they have that thing too. They have that yo factor that people buy into. Which one of the two is like the richest woman in the world, almost? Like one of them is Kylie, right? Kylie makes more money than Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
The one that hasn't had
Kylie
any
definitely makes more money than Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Maybe not the church, but definitely Jesus Christ.
Well, the Vatican at least, right?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable how much money this woman makes. She's got them all beat.
It's the greatest entrepreneurs in the world.
But you know what? If it's Kylie, right?
The one that has no operation.
Kendall's the model. Kendall makes a lot of money as a model, but Kylie is an entrepreneur. Like she makes all kinds of freaking money.
She sells all types of shit.
So what's funny is she can look at Kim in the face. She goes, "And I didn't have to fuck somebody to get famous. Like it's just great."
Yeah. Yeah, but then Kim could say, "I'm the one who's
without me doing what I did."
Tree.
Yeah,
it's all good. Listen,
I'm sure they would have still been rich, regardless of the fact that family still has money.
Damn, but what alternate reality would have been it? Like, what do you think would have been it? Like maybe everybody find out Chloe is a love child, and that's our fucking entrance. You know what I'm saying?
I just know this. I know that we live in a society where everything is ersatz. We buy what's fake. Ersatz is fake. We love what's fake. If it looks great, then we want it, right? But it's not a reality of life. We're not grounded on the realities of life. The Kardashians have never been grounded on the realities of life. Yet we have consumed them as a show.
There's such a disconnection.
But there's such a disconnection from who you are to who they are. And why we have felt it necessary to stay in tune with them is beyond my scope. I don't understand.
Because everybody wants to live that lie.
Think
of a little kid on a basketball hoop. Who would he want to be? LeBron. It's that same connection, just there's no value behind it.
Ironically,
there's no value.
70% of my Slam Radio crew over the last 4 years have been girls. So I'm a pseudo girl dad by nature because I have a daughter. But 7 out of 10 of my students are girls. And I kind of watch over them like if I was their godfather or their dad. And I take some of that responsibility pretty seriously, especially in some cases that I've dealt with at school. They need special attention. They need to be spoken to a certain way. They need to feel comfortable in a space. Many of them run through their own issues, their own insecurities, and you have to help them be able to come out of their own shells.
Not depend by social media or anything.
They have to feel comfortable when you come in.
Self-value yourself.
They have to feel comfortable when they come in your space. You can't just be an ordinary teacher. You got to understand if one day they're off and they look at you and you can tell in their eyes they're off, whether something happened at home, pardon my French, whether they have their period, whatever the problem is, they're having a girl problem. And you're a dude, and all you know is you've seen a girlfriend and you've seen a wife look like that, and you know they're not all there today. Tranquila, go sit down. I got you today.
Yeah.
You've got to be more than just a teacher in that environment. Right. So what I do is I empower those girls with their own voice. I tell them they have the power to control their own life, and no one controls their life.
Right.
And if you ask them, they'll be the first ones to tell you, you've given me confidence, Mr. Milian. You've shown me that I can be my own boss. These women are completely the opposite of that. I think they send such a negative message to our young ladies in America who are becoming young women who are going to run this place.
I mean, it's already happened. It's already happened. Come on, all right. Reality TV, I think, is like the precedence of social media. I think that's really like the foundation of it. But now it's just so much more accessible and it's on command. You feel?
There's so much more content now.
Exactly.
And it's not being filtered. It's not being like the
curated.
FCC,
none of it. Because a show, fuck it. It's a half-hour commercial about these people. That's what it is. Now you got tweets, sponsorships, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, this, that. Just so many ways to promote you that people literally, unless you really make an effort to escape it, you don't.
It's a good point.
You don't. It literally, you don't consume it. It consumes you.
I never watched the show. How do I know so much about their lives? I said that in the
consumed
beginning.
you.
I never.
The life around you has been consumed by it.
The first 2 years because of Scott.
Sure,
Disick.
bro.
Scott Disick.
Yeah.
Period. That guy
Lord
had me
Disick.
in stitches. Yes, Lord to me,
Bro.
In stitches, that guy had me. He was so fucking funny.
Man, let me tell you a story about him. So one time I was at a music festival, right? At this point, it's like 3:30 a.m. There was these two very pretty girls I was trying to talk to like 20 minutes before this. Whatever. Nothing. Then I see this little short guy standing in the middle of the dance floor. I was like, oh, what's up with that guy? He looks famous because there's security. And security is like dispersing around him, kicking everybody out. You see all the guys walking out and just only girls walking in. Why? Because Scott Disick just took over this fucking club.
Do you know why that works for him, though? Because in his demented mind, he has the biggest dick in the room.
Yeah.
He believes he has the biggest dick in the room.
But his people tell him he does.
But you know what's funny is, what did you say? All the guys are walking away, all the girls are walking towards. He won.
Yeah, he wins.
When I grow up, I want to be Lord Scott Disick. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Biggest dick in the room.
Bro.
And there's no fact to it. He just...
Yeah.
I'm coming back for another one of these, Jonathan. I promise. This is too much fun.
Yeah, good, man. We're happy to have you. Absolutely. Yeah, bro, but this guy's a lunatic. This fucking guy's a lunatic. Come on, bro. Like, I saw him for his girlfriend's 20th birthday party at a crazy club. This and that. Blows my mind, by the way, but famous people shit, right? But anyways, you see this guy and he's ripped jeans, bleached hair, spiked up. I'm like, bro.
With a 20-year-old.
Bro, fucking eagle-eyed. Eagle-eyed. I'm like, bro.
I saw the video you're talking
about.
Yeah,
like, what's up with this guy? And then the girlfriend. Oh, no, then the cake was just pictures of the girlfriend in her underwear.
By the way, his ex, Courtney, going out with young dudes, too. Like, she likes
she's with Travis Barker now.
What is he, like 15 or something?
No, that guy's like 50 from Blink-182.
Oh, okay. She's finally went older. Yeah, that guy was tied up.
Yeah, no.
But before that, she was with
somebody that doesn't take the shit, por lo menos.
Yeah,
he doesn't take that shit.
Bueno. They've buckled the biggest of men. Trust me. He may go down in flames like the rest of them.
Nah.
He'll be otro Chris Humphries cualquiera.
I think maybe 15 years ago he would have done it, but that guy's a little older already. He's seen it all. I think he'll be okay.
Ray J saw it all. He got out just in time, that guy, huh?
Yeah.
He won. I know he didn't make the money, but he won, actually. Now that I think about it.
He definitely won something. I don't know exactly what he won, but he won something.
Shout out to Blow, bro. You might hit it first. That's it.
Nah, bro, that guy still, he did hit it first.
I'm sure others hit it, but
I think he kind of was the developmental phase of the K curse.
Yes.
He was the,
Well, actually, I think he pissed her off just enough. You know, Mom pimped that whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yo, Mom is the manager.
Pimped that.
Mom is the manager of all of them.
That's all. That's what every young girl needs. A mom that's
Jenner
gonna pimp
is an
them out
evil,
like a whore.
conniving with a K.
With a K, very good.
With a K.
Very good.
Genius. That is a fucking evil genius. Like, you know those like corporate overlords that like you imagine? That's Kris Jenner in a pantsuit.
Oh gosh.
She just pops them out. All right. What you
She's assigning roles.
We need underwear. You're gonna go do Playboy this week.
You got makeup.
Makeup. Go. Oh, what?
You basketball players.
Oh, what? Travis Scott got a new McDonald's meal? Well, go have one. Fuck it. I don't know.
Have one.
Kendall.
All of you better pop out minimum 3 kids. Vamos.
Kendall, you already did Western Conference last time. We need to go to the Eastern Conference this time. We need to cross all divisions.
Poor Tristan Thompson. Never the same. He was never quite the same after OJ Skate got through him.
Bro. Yeah, bro, but that guy's a mess too, bro. He doesn't cover his tracks. He doesn't do anything. He's just there slinging dick all over the country while you're being followed because you're fucking here dating. Because you're here dating the Kardashian. That's his curse. You don't know how to fucking have your security guards bring your girls in.
What a shit show, those girls. Thank God they're off TV.
Hasta la vista, baby.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Well, let's get back into the ATI, into the game.
Yeah,
We
I
have a
took
few
us off
cards.
track.
Yeah, no.
I forgot we were doing the
No,
schedule.
we always go back to the Kardashians.
It's like back to the Kardashians.
They are the center of the universe.
They're the low-hanging fruit.
Would you rather be the most attractive person in the world but blind, the best singer in the world but deaf, or the best chef in the world but have no sense of taste? Miguel.
Say it again.
So the most
Best
attractive
looking-
person in the world but you're blind, the best singer in the world but you're deaf, or the best chef in the world but you have no sense of taste?
Best chef in the world.
What was it?
Best chef in the world.
Okay.
I want to eat good food. I'll be blind, thank you.
Yeah. No, I definitely pick blind. I don't need to see to get laid.
That's what I'm saying. And
Bro,
hot chicks can take me to dinner and fuck me.
I had
up
COVID
afterwards.
for 2 weeks and I already went through that, bro.
Please
It wasn't
guide
that
me.
bad.
Guide me, please.
Well, you guys saw Al Pacino's Scent of a Woman. He got laid and he was blind. So
And that guy was not the most attractive guy in the world. Come on. My Pacino. You got young Al Pacino, got old Al Pacino. There are generational Al Pacino impressions.
But none of them are.
gotcha.
I don't think any of them are attractive.
No, they're not.
That's the funny thing. All right. Let's poll the internet this time. Would you rather A, be permanently hungover, or B, never be able to drink again? That's kind of easy.
I'd rather never be able to
Yeah,
drink again.
never be able to drink.
Never drink again.
There's other drugs I can experiment with, so.
Pop a soda.
All right. And answer the internet. Last one. Would you rather wake up every morning with the TV channel numbers randomized and no guide, or have your keyboard layout switched every morning?
Channel. I don't watch
The
fucking
channel,
TV.
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I fuck
Fucking watch
TV, bro. I
TV.
surf
No,
it anyway.
you know what? I know that was the last one, but
You know why?
We gotta
Because
find
now
better
we
questions.
have
Yeah, can we do 2 more questions?
No, that
now
was
we have the
terrible.
little
Those are
Comcast
bad
remote.
questions. Jonathan must have picked those.
that was very
Yeah,
They were
he
pretty
did.
bad.
He
They were
did.
that was very 2015 of you.
Let's get him. We got to do better than that.
90-10, 90-10.
Yeah, 90-10
He
studios.
picked all the. Oh, he doesn't know that one.
Would you rather? I'm sorry. Hey, guys.
I got you. So
gotta
don't-
thank you.
My boy's over here dying.
Would
you rather-
Croaky John?
Give the first 90% or the last 10% of a blowjob.
Give? I would rather not give anything. Are you kidding me? I'm not giving a
You got to
blowjob.
pick do or die situation.
No,
You got a gun at gunpoint.
That was my answer, and I got bullied.
Nope, I'm not doing that.
I got
one,
bullied.
bro.
I got bullied, and I got peer pressured.
My option is to receive the blowjob. Thank you. No.
Everybody
I didn't
rejects that
sign up
question.
for that
bro.
one. Hell no.
90% out there. No one's finishing on me.
I'm babysitting nobody's grandkids.
I mean, it's true, bro. The only loads I handle are laundry, and honestly, I don't like handling those.
Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah, come with me.
Yeah.
I'm with you, right?
Or you die.
Jesus.
Yeah, I plead the fifth on that one.
We got 2 more questions.
Go for it. As long
okay,
as it's
go.
not blowjobs at 90%.
Or about fucking cable. I got goddamn Netflix, HBO Plus, and Disney.
This guy's a Netflix and chill kind of guy. Could Gronk throw someone Adam Schefter size over a field goal post?
The answer is yes.
Adam who?
Yes.
He's a freak of nature.
Listen, he gave me the Super Bowl tickets on Good Morning America. I got a chance to hang out with this guy.
Wait, Gronk?
With Gronk. He's a fucking maniac. And yes, he could throw Adam Schefter through the goalpost.
Who's Adam Schefter again?
He's the little guy that talks about football all the time.
Got you.
He could
The little
definitely
white
throw
guy,
him.
right?
He could definitely throw him. I have zero doubt about that.
He spiked the football so hard that when it bounced up, it ended up on the roof of the little cabanas and Lowe's by the pool.
Oh, yeah?
Those are like 3-story, and he bounced it and it ended up on the roof. They had to go back and get it. Like, the guy's a savage. So, yes, he could probably throw Adam Schefter through there, 100%.
And then I moved to Tampa Bay.
Go
There's
Bucks.
a little something spicier, bro. These are important questions.
Go Bucks.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be
Go
sports.
Bucks.
How long would it take you to eat your own body weight in hot dogs?
Could they be turkey hot dogs?
No, let's just put a hot dog.
Fucking chicken hot dogs? I don't like.
Bro.
How long?
I don't know. Do
Bro,
I
give me
take
a fucking
break?
lifetime supply, bro. I don't need hot dogs like that, bro.
Okay, yo, but that's a crazy ass fucking statement. Okay, do I get a fucking break? Is this like a hot dog eating
Well,
contest?
it's just asking you how long.
Was
would
it 4th of July?
Well,
we celebrating
bro,
something?
have fun with it. Get creative.
6 months.
Put a little twist on it. I don't know what to tell you.
All right. We'll put one.
Do a ATI, not a UTI, you know?
Yeah, come on.
If your girl had to wear a mascot head during sex for the rest of your life, which one would you choose?
A mascot head for the
If I had to wear a mascot head,
No, your
Jay,
No,
girlfriend.
your girl has to wear a mascot head during sex.
I would get the
For rest
Cleveland
of your life.
Indians.
I'm thinking about this real quick. Hold on.
Because he has a big smile the whole time.
The problem is all these mascots are males. That's the problem.
I mean,
I'm
fuck
having
it, bro.
with
90-10,
No, I'm
right?
not fucking it if it's a male. That's the problem.
No, but
Look
she just
at-
has to wear the hat.
I'm
The
looking
just
at
has to wear the
female-
hat?
The headgear.
No, the headgear means
That's
that,
it.
like, when you say the headgear, you're talking about the hat or the whole mask and the whole thing?
Just the big ass helmet, yeah.
No, the whole mask is what Jonathan said.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
whole mask.
Yeah, so
Not
it's
the whole
a
body.
helmet,
Okay, but not the whole body
Pero
costume.
no joda, pero, man, no. The Brewers guy is a guy.
You know?
They're all guys.
They're all
I'm a fucking
guys.
guy.
I would
What
do the
up,
Met
bro?
Man.
Animals.
The Met Man, which is a baseball. So
He could
she
be
would have to get in costume.
The
fucking
Met
boss.
Man. I could do the Met Man. I think I can do the Met Man. The Met Man might work.
That means I would have to jump in the costume with her too, because it's a ball. There's no head.
Maybe not the Met Man then. You know what? I hate this question because you end up fucking a guy no matter what.
But
Like, at the
how
end
if
of the
it's
day-
your girlfriend?
It's
How are
your
you fucking a
girl-
guy?
It's just a head.
It's
It's just
role
a
play.
helmet,
You've never
bro.
done role play, baby.
Now
Tie
that
me
guy's
up,
head.
baby.
Hey,
No, now
I
that
don't know.
guy's head.
I don't know if that's the proper pitch for him.
You dress up in a jersey. Tremendo juego, good game, boy.
Guy's head? No.
no.
I pass on that one.
know?
What about
I'm
Bernie?
trying to think. No, I'm just trying to think.
Bernie's not. Bernie's what,
You know-
asexual, right?
You know,
No gender?
be like, come on, baby. I'll be the government. You be the public. Let me fuck you. Come on.
Oh, God. That was good.
You know, you buy those
He's got a
wigs.
whistle on my show for that one. That was
Thanks.
good.
Thanks. You know, like you get those wigs from like Parliament days and shit. Those white wigs. You know what? The powdered wigs. That's what they call them. Yeah.
And then I'll dress up
I like
as an
powder, but
Indian,
not in my
right?
wigs. You know what I'm saying? But
I
man,
dress up as a Native American, right?
Aren't those one of the
with a big
your
smile.
girl.
With a big smile.
Aren't those one of the dudes from the Patriots that shoot the gun before every game?
Is it? It could be.
One of the Minutemen. All right.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
Minutemen,
I
right?
Yeah.
Heard. Hey, you said it, not me, bro.
I don't know if they're Minutemen or not.
I just work here.
Marry, fuck, kill. Britney Spears, Amanda Bynes, Lindsay Lohan, all at the peak of their breakdown.
Britney Spears, Lindsay Lohan.
Say
Who?
this again. I almost missed the first
Yeah, you
part.
gotta slow down,
but
bro.
dude,
Give
I
it
thought
more.
you said like Mary
got
fuck
excited.
kill,
You
like
got
Mary
excited.
fuck
Yeah.
kill, like
Read
we're
it
going on a happy
patiently.
killing spree.
No, marry, fuck, kill. Britney Spears, Amanda Bynes, or Lindsay Lohan, all at the peak of their breakdown.
Kill Amanda Bynes.
Kill man.
Marry, fuck, or kill, and then you
In
have
the peak of the
Amanda-
breakdown.
Amanda Bynes.
Lindsay Lohan,
Lindsay
Lindsay
Lohan?
Lohan.
And Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears is getting laid. Period.
All at
Britney
the-
Spears is
no,
getting
but all
laid.
at
But
the
then
peak of their breakdown.
you'll marry
So,
Lindsay
like,
Lohan?
Britney's going bald.
You know what? I'll marry Britney.
I'll marry
Yo, hold
Britney.
on a second. You might be right. I'll marry Britney.
I'll
I'll marry Britney.
Fuck Lindsay
I
Lohan.
could have been Jamie Spears
Kill.
right now.
You could have been.
So, but who's the other one?
What's this other guy? The
No,
background dancer?
Lindsay
K-Fed.
Lohan.
I could have been K-Fed.
So it's Lindsay Lohan, Britney, and who else?
Amanda
Amanda
Bynes.
Bynes. Amanda.
Amanda Bynes kill. That's an easy
Yeah, you
one.
gotta
That's
kill.
an easy one.
You gotta kill her.
No,
easy one.
we're getting rid of Amanda.
You
That's-
gotta splack Lohan, and then you marry.
Nickelodeon
you
already
marry
did that
Britney.
for us, so
yeah, no.
And you have to asterisk. You have to kill Britney's dad too, because you know.
Oh, no, no, bro, that's
You
what
don't
I'm
got
saying.
money?
I don't want to be with Britney, but I want to be Jamie.
Yeah,
Jamie's her dad. This guy's.
No, pero ese tipo,
No,
tú
but
también tú estás temprano de Britney, and you look at the son, dad's the, hi, how are you? Get the fuck out of my bedroom. The guy's everywhere. Shit to like go through legal process to get rid of that guy.
Bro, that
Yeah.
guy. Who does he know? Like, what connections does he have that
Oh,
like
he
still
has in like she's tried to shake him for a decade and she can't. Marry different guys, like she can't get away from him. It's terrible. All right, so there we've established the marry, fuck, kill. Good.
All right, so
Okay.
I like that question.
Who is the hottest celebrity you'd have a chance with if they got to know you?
Doesn't matter if they're married.
What celebrity?
Who's the hottest celebrity you'd have
Bro,
a chance
I could,
with
bro.
if they got to know you?
No, but I like calling jokes, so I won't do that to him.
Scarlett Johansson is what you're
Yes.
thinking about.
That's exactly what I was thinking about.
Yeah,
I
you're
could pull-
dreaming if you think you can get it,
Bro.
bro. We're gonna keep grounded, here, bro.
Yeah, you gotta think of your skills,
gotta
your
stay grounded
abilities.
here.
You get me? You know.
Okay.
It
I
says
shoot
which
for
one
the
you think
stars. What do you
you
want to tell
could
me?
get.
Bro,
It's not which one you want.
No, I shoot for the fucking stars. I don't know what to tell you.
We all do.
And I accept rejection very well.
So nobody answered.
Well, I'm thinking right now, bro.
Yeah, I think that's a
I'm
tough one.
between
though.
2 stars right now. I'm between 2 stars, but I don't want to
Give me a
name
sound bite.
No more foreplay.
them. No more foreplay. Okay, I got that one.
You're right.
I got my DM.
The thing is, one of the two would probably have my dick missing for sure. She does that to guys. She's a man eater.
Okay, I got
Definitely
it.
not that one.
I got it. Kate Beckinsale. Here's why. She has a well, she's a lovely.
What the fuck is that?
So, did you ever watch the Underworld films?
Oh, okay.
That lady. She literally dates like guys in their 20s, like Pete Davidson, some other British singer, all these young guys. They're funny, and they look a little off. I think I could definitely pull.
Just because you're in your 20s?
And I'm young, and I
You're
look a
a
little
fuckboy?
off.
And you're a fuckboy in the little fucking...
know?
Show the camera your culita.
Okay, linda.
Look at that.
I know. Thank you.
Look
I
at
did
that.
it. It makes me happy.
How about you?
Kylie Jenner.
I'm dreaming, right?
Nah, I mean, if I had a chance, it would probably be... Wait, which one's the one that's not operated?
Kendall.
Kendall, that one.
But you don't play basketball.
That one. I don't know. I
She
used
does.
to.
She does.
She's taller than you too, but that's a problem.
Hey, I'll
You
try.
gotta get them shin extenders.
I'll shoot my shot, bro. I don't care if I make it, bro. I don't play basketball, but I'll
Bro,
shoot my
Chris
shot.
Humphries did.
You
He
guys
shot a
just
shot
attacked
and
me
did it.
over that and Scarlett Johansson.
Man, if I were to shoot my shot, bro, it would be something. I'm gonna shoot for the stars, like you said, bro.
Just shoot your shot with a Pepsi in your hand and
Wow.
save the world.
With a Pepsi, that's all I need.
So honestly, if there was one, I'm between 2 is the problem.
Oh, have them both.
So I'm gonna name them both because it's not my show and I can do what I want. It would either be Jennifer Lopez or the good old Britney Spears. I think J-Lo would go down in flames to me. I really do. I don't think J-Lo would have a chance.
By the way, shout out to Ben Affleck.
No, shout out to everybody because everybody has a chance with her. That's why I would have a chance with
no,
her.
but-
Everybody has a chance with her.
All you need is a
Affleck's
fishing
back
pole.
in
Just
there right
cast.
Yeah, but she was hanging out. Okay, good job, Ben.
I like Ben Affleck a lot.
Don't jiggly this one, baby.
I like Ben Affleck. I like him a lot.
You're in the red zone again, bro. Don't fumble it.
I feel like Ben Affleck gets bullied, bro.
He would have gotten a whistle for that.
That was good.
You're in the red zone, bro.
That
Don't
was good.
drop
That was
it.
good.
But Britney, I think, is the one that feasibly I would have the best chance at.
Sure.
No, 100%.
Britney Spears.
Yeah, I think she'd be done.
Why
She's
do
so
you feel
bad
that?
shit that she wants any type of attention. Oh, you got a radio show? Vente.
Damn that. I think that's how it would
Thought about
work.
it. He thought
Finally, someone will hear my voice for real.
about it.
Said Brittany.
And she'll find it cute that I've been a fan of hers for a long time, too. She'll think that's adorable.
All right.
Actually, I wouldn't have a chance with any of them. This is a very, very crazy question, but whatever. J-Lo,
I mean, hey,
J-Lo, if I want to
This is a card game,
bro, it's good. It's good for the ego.
There you go.
So, is jerking off to nudes of a girl who has died weird or a nice tribute?
It's weird. That's really fucking weird. I just
Or a
giving you my
nice
2 cents.
tribute.
Blame Jay for this.
But like, bro, do I know her?
Yeah. It's the difference. Do I know her?
No, okay, like if it's my okay, like
Had I
okay,
fucked
fuck
her
it.
before?
Okay, look. Yeah, like
mean,
let me
don't
give you
knock her
okay,
feeling
look,
here,
let me
man.
give you the best possible okay, how's this? Let me ask you a question. This is the best possible situation I think for this moment, and you tell me if it's fucking weird or not. It's your it's your wife or your ex-girlfriend that you're very in love with, and she just tragically passed away. And you only have a picture of her.
That's tough.
Are you rubbing one out on her fucking face?
Wow, that's tough. Ouch. I'd pass on that question.
That's the real question here.
You're adding details that aren't there, Raul.
No, bro.
Stop making it hard.
No, bro. But the thing is that if you think that's weird, then everything
Listen,
else is weird.
If you're railing off on Lisa Left Eye Lopez, then you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's gone. She's no longer with us. She was kind of cute.
You're
If
still
doing
living back
that,
in the
you're,
90s.
You're,
Yeah,
you're in trouble.
She came before, but she's no longer coming by. Got it.
There we go. That's what she said.
But, I mean, you can't leave everything off the table. What if she was a porn star?
She's a dead porn star.
Like, you've done it before. What makes the difference if she's dead now, right?
Decomposed now? I don't know.
The question is.
I always thought she was doing something after with her day.
What was the question?
The question is, if you were to jerk off to a dead porn star, would it be a weird tribute or a nice tribute?
Oh, a porn star. I thought it was just a
I
girl.
wouldn't make it a tribute. I don't know. What do you do? Light a candle?
By
You,
default-
you un palo santo.
You have 1,000 candles in the wind playing in the background.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah, I think the answer is weird. I'm going to label that as weird.
You know what, bro? It's a tribute.
Although, you know what, back in the 50s.
Good or bad, it's a
Back in the
tribute.
50s, for some reason, I don't know if it was the bras that did them. Them girls had them pointy-ass tits that pointed up and whatnot. Never mind, I said that. Let's move on to another question, shall we?
This was for Larry.
Yeah.
If you had to have a threesome with one male actor, who would it be?
Why do I always get the questions that involve some sort of homosexuality of some sort?
Are you guys trying to say something there here?
Jesus.
Hey, Larry, you know what? I'll handle this for you, bro.
No, I got this.
Hey,
I
if
got
you have
this.
something to say, just say it.
Well, I got this, but so the chick is hot as balls, right? Like she's super hot. Like she's a 12. But I got to take one for the team and do it alongside some sort of actor. Who would it be?
Yeah.
I would pick Jonah Hill, so that way they would choose me.
That's
over
what I'm
him.
saying.
No, but then what if this guy just like charms her with the fucking laughing and then, yeah?
What, mid-pipe, this guy's going to be doing a stand-up routine?
I would do it with Danny DeVito there.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
made my choice.
What?
It's Danny DeVito.
Yeah,
me,
bro.
and
What, bro?
hot
Like,
bitch.
we're fucking here. Oh, we might be in Georgia, but I guess tonight's a day in France, right? Fuck you. Because it's an Eiffel Tower. Fuck you. No, fuck you. Keep your baguette. There's no towers.
Keep your bag.
Don't talk to me.
Well, hey, you can't go wrong with Danny DeVito by your side, bro.
Exactly.
You're going to look like King Kong.
Come
bro.
on.
No matter what.
No matter
Yeah,
what.
Danny DeVito's my choice.
Okay.
I would probably do that guy from that show. Fuck, what's the name
Oh,
of that
shit. Yeah, that's my favorite.
show? No, 90 Day Marriage.
Oh,
That it was big during COVID.
The guy with no neck.
Eddie
guy
No
with
Neck, what's his name?
What was his name, dude?
Eddie
Eddie. He was
Bro, that guy's a
Guys, come on,
strikeout,
we
bro.
have
That
to
guy's a
get back to somebody.
strikeout.
Find
That
this
guy's a
out, please.
strikeout, bro. So
he's so bad.
put me up to bat, bro. That guy's a
the
strikeout.
the stank Indian girl left him.
Yeah.
She couldn't deal with him. She left him. She was was she Indian? I don't know.
Pablo,
what
so
she
imagine
was.
a three-way with a threesome. with him?
Philippine. She was Philippine.
I swear she was
That's him in the
Philippine.
corner filming because he's a photographer. So
She lived in muck water and with like straws as a roof. And she went back to that rather than be with this guy. That's how bad that guy was.
Big Ed.
Big Ed.
What an abortion that show.
Bro,
That show's such a shit show.
TLC has a
that
channel.
show got big during COVID.
It
Because
did though. Yeah, it was funny.
Bro, TLC has a channel is a fucking... It's crazy. Like,
It's a little bit nuts. Is that the one that has the pimple popper show too?
yeah, they have the
think
pimple
so.
popper. They got the 19 kids and counting.
I remember,
but
back
one
in
was
the
a
day,
pedophile. It's a whole mess.
they had a John and K+8.
John and K+8.
That guy fucking hated
Come on,
his
you
life,
want
bro.
to talk
That
about
was the best
Kardashian
shit to
curse?
see.
You know, look, that's about the TLC curse, huh? Maybe there's a curse there too.
Yeah, there's something there that doesn't work.
Bro, because all these crazy white people shows that occasionally get a little ethnic, I call it salt on steak, if
So
you will.
did you guys see the one? Did you guys see the one where the dude lost like 90 pounds? He was going out with some Russian girl. I had him on the show. That poor guy went to jail for like a year and a half because he had like a bale of marijuana because he was trying to keep up with her expenses. And,
Oh shit!
I forgot what his name
I know and then she left him too, right?
yeah, she ends up leaving him, and now she's got some other guy, and she's
I'm like,
on-
she kept the money, the fame,
all that.
all of it.
Yeah, she's from Whore Island. I know.
She's from
She's Russian. What do you expect?
no, bro. That's Love Island on the BBC.
All right. If
And
you,
those people in very, very, very big places, and she takes care of her things. Don't worry. You want to screw me? I'll fucking screw you over too.
Jesus.
if you could pick any sidekick, who would it be?
From anything,
Row.
From anything. Movies.
bro, right?
No, I'm kidding.
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra's a sidekick.
Yeah, that guy's not.
you
That's
sidekick.
the
kidding me?
lead role.
Yeah, no,
Frank
that-
Sinatra's the lead role.
Yeah.
You just told me if I could pick him for a side.
No, pick a sidekick, like somebody that's already a sidekick.
like a sidekick from Pop.
like Robin,
Chewbacca,
Batgirl,
Oh, okay.
Mini-Me.
like somebody that's already a sidekick.
A sidekick.
That's tough, bro.
That one's
I mean,
not
give us a
easy.
couple samples of some so we
Oh, you gotta figure this out on
can
our
think
own.
of any. Yeah,
I'll pick Garfunkel
Okay.
from Simon and Garfunkel.
I think I would be Tubbs. I would pick Tubbs. Crockett and Tubbs, Miami Vice.
Okay.
Okay,
I take Tubbs.
that's a far reach. You know, we're '90s kids. You gotta.
You want me, but they did a renewal of that damn thing. You should know it anyway.
Miami Vice.
You're right.
Right? Come on, give me a break.
Yeah,
you want me to
dude.
go a little more current with you?
I just said
You're
some
right, you're
fucking
right, bro. I'm
old guys
sorry.
from the '60s. Just one of them got really famous and one of them just didn't.
No, but Simon Garfunkel, They're artists.
Yeah, bro,
Compared
but
to my music,
Garfunkel.
it's
Yeah,
different.
bro, but who the fuck gives a shit about Garfunkel?
Art Garfunkel. Yeah, who gives a shit about Art
Who gives a
Garfunkel?
shit about Garfunkel?
I would
Come on.
probably
It's all
pick.
about Paul Simon at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
it's come on. It's all about Paul Simon.
I would probably pick either Penn and Tell, those two magicians, that guy who doesn't talk, or one of the other guys who did the White Tiger magicians. What are they called?
Oh, don't tell me you want the
Oh.
Siegfried and Roy.
Siegfried and Roy.
They died. One of them died the other day.
No, I think they're both dead.
Oh,
no?
I think they both went away. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're done.
Man,
All right. Would you rather be bald by age 20
Fuck
or
you.
5'3"
Jesus.
with
Fuck
a full
you.
head of hair?
No. Say that again.
Would you rather be bald by age 20 or 5'3" with a full head
No,
of hair?
give me the fucking baldness, baby. Look at this. Are you kidding me? And I wear that 5'8" like a champ, Papa. Look at that. It's 5 cents and a
Let's
half,
go.
but don't tell anybody.
Raul,
Yeah,
you're,
I'd be bald, Papa. Fuck
Raul, you're
that.
a minority in this conversation.
not applicable.
Not.
What do you want to tell you? I'm not 20 and I'm not 5'3".
No, but would you rather be bald by age 20?
Yeah, if it came down to it, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm doing bald.
If it came down to it, right?
Told me you have to
Come on.
shave.
I'm not
or-
fucking Kevin Hart,
Or you're
bro.
going to stay 5'3". That guy's really 5'3", by the way.
Yeah, no,
Kevin
dude. I'm not Kevin Hart. I'm not Lil Wayne. I'm not gonna succeed at 5'3". It's not gonna work out for me.
All right, and I think that's basically it for all the cards. Oh, no, never mind. I'm sorry. John just handed me another one. Would you rather have your porn search history shared with your Twitter followers or your parents?
Twitter followers.
Parents. Parents.
I don't have anything to hide.
That's why parents.
I don't have anything to hide.
Twitter followers, because I don't have any.
No. Oh yeah, I don't have a Twitter, but if it came down to it, sure. Yeah.
I don't
Now I
want to see
think-
us on your MySpace page.
My parents are a little old, so I go parents. Yeah.
That's it for Answer the Internet. Thank you guys for playing.
There's nothing
there you
else
go.
there?
That
That
was
was it?
Oh, we got a few
Yeah, I
more,
think
but
that's it.
I mean-
Jay hands me another one.
one more.
One more.
Last one.
One
to-
more.
No, come on.
más.
Uno
Uno
más.
más. There we go. Come on.
Ooh, no.
All right, let's
Come
see,
on,
let's see what
Jay.
Jay can pull up right here.
Give us something spicy. Bro.
Pull one out of your
something,
ass.
Something to take it on to the next set. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, Jay just handed me one.
All right. Here we
This
go.
is Poll the Internet. Who's hotter, Ariel or Jasmine?
This is awesome. I can't believe this is the last question. I love this question. I'll tell you
Ariel
why.
or Jasmine?
Oh, this is the best question ever.
Ariel's obviously Little Mermaid.
I'm going to try not to say any bad words so I can use this next week. You have
I wanna
no
hear this.
idea. No bad words at this point. Go.
No, you go. I want to hear that enthusiasm.
Oh wait. let's establish for the folks in the room who don't know.
Yes.
Ariel is Little Mermaid, right?
Yes.
Correct.
And Jasmine is
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Okay.
And you live under a rock.
I do. I don't watch Disney, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro, everybody knows that.
I didn't watch Aladdin.
All right. So, why do I go first? I want to hear your answers, but that's fine. I'll go first.
Cartoon
So,
wise?
just the other day, we, on our show, talked about Disney princesses. I kid you not. We really did have a conversation about Disney princesses on my radio show. Twice.
It happens.
Twice. I don't know. There's like a certification process to become
Twice in one episode, or
No, twice. 2 different days we did this.
okay?
There's a certification process to become a Disney princess, and there's some rules. So there's stuff I had no idea
There's a
existed.
criteria.
And all I wanted to talk about was who's the hottest Disney princess, and somehow we got into the certification conversation.
details
That was
of-
2 days of Disney.
You went down the
princesses.
rabbit hole?
I fell down the rabbit hole. I
Oh,
couldn't-
dude, I've gone down that rabbit hole
They
before.
killed me. And I
I've
was
gone
like,
down
I
the
just
rabbit
wanted to talk about the hot Disney princesses. And then, of course, Frank said, well, that's a little creepy. That's a little weird. Because I said that when my kids were little, we go to the character. And if I heard that Jasmine was going to be in the character dinner, that I would get very happy. Because generally speaking, when you went to these character things, Jasmine was usually a very, very good-looking young lady playing Jasmine.
And they're also very nice.
Yeah, they're very, very nice. And, you know, I'd rather pay for a dinner at Disney because that's even better than a strip club. Why do you want to give a tip to a girl who danced on a stage? Did you like my dance?
He's
I
gonna
have
go
a
to the
tip?
next guy and
He's
say the
gonna go to the
next
next guy and do the same exact thing. Don't even touch me. I don't want you to get anywhere near me. But Jasmine doesn't even have to flaunt. She has to
belle of
show
the ball.
tits. Doesn't do. There goes that. I can't
That's
even
the
talk
belle
about
of the
this on
ball.
the show. But that's it. She's it.
Just walking around, hanging out, waving
And
and
I tried to
smiling.
make this Disney and I couldn't. I had to go ahead and say a bad word. I ruined it.
We're fine.
It's all right. Jasmine.
We'll
is
find
my
something in there.
Jasmine beats
over Ariel?
Ariel. Yes,
I
Jasmine
like
is my choice.
redheads, so it's gonna be a tough one for me.
And Ariel's spunky, bro. You know.
Ariel
Ariel
wears a
'cause she's
redhead
Middle
nice.
Eastern.
Ariel
bro. I
said,
like
"Yo,
Middle
I
Eastern.
don't fuck with any of this. I'm out of here.
I like
Later.
Middle Eastern, bro.
I like that. She's a little adventurous. What's up? What are we doing?
Yeah, but I like Jasmine.
I'm gonna have to go with Jasmine.
I'm gonna like Jasmine. Jasmine's kind of hot.
Jasmine is kind of, but yeah, no, but I want to go back to that.
Ariel wants too much, bro. He just wants to be a human. Like mija, tú quieres demasiado, bro.
She's high maintenance.
I'll go with Jasmine. She's got the money.
You know
She's
what?
got the
You're right.
She doesn't
luxury.
need you. She wants you.
No, bro, she ran away from the
she
palace.
wants
Even
you.
she was like,
You
"Yo,
said it. She
I don't-
wants
you.
you.
You know what?
Y
Shit.
me gusta el colorcito cartucho que tiene ella también. Está linda.
Yeah,
Me
I
gusta
like
eso.
Middle Eastern girls.
You know what?
Said it.
You might have sold me on this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I might have to.
Ariel wants too much.
Ella no es
man.
mulata, cartuchito.
No, bro.
Ariel wants too much, man.
No, absolutely. But to go back to what you said, isn't it fucking crazy the requirements that these people go to walk around the parks?
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Why do they do it?
Insane. That's insane.
No, like, and those are those, but like even like your day-to-day workers, like your facial or your hair, everything is controlled to a certain way.
Yeah, you
Sounds
have to
like the-
wear.
sounds like the
it's
Yankees.
so yeah.
Sounds like the Yankees.
That was a good one there. He would have gotten a whistle on my show for that one. You know what? No, the whistle is the PC Richards whistle. Do you know what the PC Richards whistle is?
I don't.
So you refer to the Yankees. You say you like baseball. Do you watch the Yankees on TV?
I do not.
So when the Yankees record a strikeout, one of their pitchers records a strikeout, you hear in the stadium, it goes. That's because PC Richards is a sponsor of the New York Yankees.
Wow.
And every time there's a strikeout, they play that whistle. That whistle's part of their jingle. So everybody in New York knows that whistle to be PC Richards.
Got to.
So on my show, every time you say something funny or you give me a zowie or a zap or something, you get the whistle. So when they were on the show, they got a bunch of whistles.
You got to send us the MP4 so we can incorporate it.
I think it'd be really good. You incorporate it on your show every once in a while. Yes, it'd be nice. It'd be nice. Jasmine, definitely.
Jasmine. Yeah, bro.
Chito.
Yeah, dude.
Gatuchito.
Disney controls
Gatuchito de Publix.
Disney controls all of their employees. It's fucking nuts.
It's a little crazy.
Bananas.
So we got a couple more if you guys want to.
Sure.
Yeah, no,
Let's
there's
jump in, bro.
yeah, no.
We're cracking eggs. We're making omelets. Let's go, bro.
Estamos haciendo jodera. Let's go.
you know?
All right, so you can turn any movie into a porno with the same cast from the movie. Which movie are you picking?
Oh, Vanilla Sky.
Damn, that would be some shit.
You have Cameron Diaz. You have freaking Penelope Cruz.
You have a whole
Temptation, baby, to
lineup.
the
You have a whole
finest.
lineup. Any movie that you can convert into a
Yeah, you
porno.
can make it.
Charlie's Angels full
Charlie's
throttle.
Angels. I was gonna say Charlie's Angels is another one.
Charlie's
right there.
Angels full throttle.
I may even go ahead and back away from
Didn't-
that, so it's unanimous with Charlie's Angels.
Didn't they make a movie about strippers? Showgirls?
Magic Mike.
No, well, no, Showgirls was with the
Golden
girl.
Girl, una esa mierda?
No, Golden Girls is a show about 4 old ladies in a retirement home. Showgirls.
That one.
That would actually
one.
that would have been a great one right there.
That one.
Yeah.
You know
That one
why?
right there. That's the best one right there for porn. That's my vote right there. Golden Girls.
I'll fuck Betty White. Sure, let's go.
Thank
Yeah.
you for being a friend.
You know, fuck it. What's up, Betty?
I'm
What are we
coming
doing?
back to this thing, Jonathan. I'm having too much fun.
You know, but no. So then, Showgirls was a movie with a girl from Saved by the Bell trying to.
Yeah, after she got the
Get
fake
it.
tits, yeah, she thought she was hot. She
and
was
then
never really hot.
Striptease is where Demi Moore.
Thought she was hot. She
Played a
was
stripper.
hot though. She was hot. She just played a stripper in that one.
I know those movies. None of them. I had to revise my.
But isn't
Well,
he younger than you?
Yeah.
So how does he know that and you not know?
I just read a bunch of shit online.
You must really be bored.
I play outside.
I like
I
having
play
con-
outside.
Okay.
Yeah, see, he plays outside. I play with myself. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, we're all just playing games here. Knowledge, nonsense, and reasoning.
So there you go. We had many answers to that. Golden Girls would have been an interesting point.
But yeah, no.
Wow, they got
Full
the stories
throttle.
they have to tell, man.
I mean, shit, dude. You really want to go farther? You have Ocean's 8. That it's all that it's a woman centric
That'd be
shit.
good. That works well.
I mean, it just sounds exhausting,
Yes.
but it can.
Isn't Ghostbusters 2 another one?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
an option.
Ghostbusters. Yeah, bro, but like, I don't know. Sandra Bullock or Christian Wiig? I don't know. I'm with it.
All right. If you had to, this is gonna be a fun one. If you had to have a theme song play every time you arrived somewhere, what would it be?
all
One
I
more
do
time.
is
I'm sorry.
win, no matter what.
That's a good one.
Got money on my mind and I never give it up. Every time I walk up in the building, everybody's hands go up. And they stay there, and they stay there.
You saw how they did DJ Khaled dirty?
Oh, they did them dirty.
Oh my god. Yo, that AV guy, más nunca trabaja.
Yeah,
They cut off the music as soon as that's embarrassing.
So
that was bad.
a theme song every time you arrived somewhere.
Any song, right?
I would be nigga, we made it.
I would do Immigrant
Rather
Song
be rich
by
than famous.
Led Zeppelin.
That's a good
You
That's a good one.
I walk in. Ah! People are like, "What the fuck's happening here? What the fuck's going on?" I'll be like, "Hi." That's it.
The show started.
Like HBK.
Well, I do have one other song I would do.
Yeah,
I have
no,
to find it because
so,
you guys don't have it.
Okay, see, I thought about a WWE theme song, but I was like, nah, that's too niche.
Nah, I'm going with
But but if I had to pick one, bro, yeah, absolutely. But you know what? No, I would do Triple H. It's time to play the game. People are like, but I'm at work. What am I playing?
It's like they're just ready for fucking anything, bro.
You
Anything
know?
can fucking happen. At that.
You know, anything could-
Light flashing. There's a green strobe
They're
light.
in their
Fireworks.
fucking cubicle typing something. What the fuck's going on here?
You're just spitting water.
I'm just here to make a
I walk
fucking
out with
deposit.
water. I have a utility belt of water bottles. So I always have at least. I'm ready.
I just have to do Shawn Michaels just to let everybody know I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy.
What do you have groupies doing the noises?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, that's cool.
I actually rethunk my walk-up songs. All I do when everybody would use that one.
You know what I'm
No one would use this one. This is the one I would use. Actually.
What would you use?
Shout out to my boy Pitt. Here we go. It starts slow.
Yeah, no, there's a smooth little Ric Flair
smoke.
drip going on, yo.
The ominous smoke. Oh, that's the one. That's Too Fast, Too Furious right there. That's it right there. That's the Miami anthem, though. That's it. That's it.
That's the one I would walk up to. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's the one. Shout out to that little Chico, Mr. 305.
Mr. 305, Mr. International, Mr. Worldwide.
I love that song. That song I really love.
That's a good
I
one.
would walk up to that one. Que vuelta con mi pinga.
Yo,
That's so
shit.
Miami.
Right? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, OYE.
And yours, Miguel?
Did I say it already?
You said trophies. You said
No. It's a song by Migos.
Which one?
Rich Than Famous. It goes, nigga, we made it. I'd rather be rich than famous. It's just the whole nigga, we made it.
Nice. I like it.
yeah.
Because we made it. We're here.
We're here. We made it safely.
Estamos aquí.
No, we're basically done with Answer the Internet, guys.
That's
Thank
it?
you so
That's
much.
it.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Se acabó la
You
cosa.
guys have been great. You guys have been great.
Well, how much time we got going?
We got a cool hour 42.
That's deep. What do you want? You want to keep going or you wrap this
Estoy
up?
medio cansado, bro.
Save something for later, right?
Otro
We'll save
día.
something for later.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well then, Larry.
Oye, mira, I even take a break every
pleasure.
20 minutes on my show. Estoy aquí medio ronco aquí comiendo.
Well,
Yeah, we
Larry,
should have gave you water.
it's been a
before,
it's been a fucking
Oh, it's been a
trip.
blast.
It's been a
run.
blast. Did you?
Look, he's playing it. Que vuelta con mi pinga. Let that ride.
Why'd you cut it off?
Yeah. No,
Cut off the show like this right here.
no.
Cut it off with
All
this.
right.
It's
Whoa.
gonna be a walk-off song, too.
Put it down a little bit. Put it down a little bit so we can cut out.
Oh, this song's bad.
Alrighty. Well, Larry,
you.
it's been a fucking pleasure. I hope
thank
that
you, Larry.
you've enjoyed being here.
Yes,
I hope
man.
that you've had more fun than maybe you thought you were gonna have.
A lot more fun than I thought I was going to have.
Yeah, well, dude, we had a ball too, man. So thank you for coming
Do
by.
it again.
We gotta do it again for sure.
Larry
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Amigo, Million, everybody. You can catch him every day on your way to work, way to school, or running away. I don't know what your life is like on Sirius XM channel 145.
Or on YouTube on our podcast,
Knowledge
Nonsense.
and Reasoning. YouTube, Apple Podcast, Spotify, your girl's phone, maybe even her text. I'm sorry, Colin Jost.
She got my dick message.
And we're out.